just cream we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in
in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
What's up, my good people? It's Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the world. Coffee with Rios, the AM wake-up show. What's happening, my good people? Blessings, 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 blessings. Blessed to be alive. Blessing that God woke us up this morning to be able to communicate, talk, conversate, have conversations, engage, make impactful moves, be productive, be positive. It's a blessing all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. So I want to thank you guys for being here. Ace Boy Dogface in the building, Tafashe, Rob Gotti, Ohio Ties, Cam 60s, Joe T, Tafashe, J802. Happy birthday, Tafashe. Oh, shoot. Tafashe, you got the same birthday as my dad, man. Happy birthday to Tafashe. Happy birthday to my pops. Let's go. June 10th. And my son graduates today from high school. Tafashe's birthday, my dad's birthday. My son graduates from high school today. It's big things happening, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Love y'all. It's all love all the time. Never mad at y'all. It's nothing beyond the conversation. I love that you guys are sharing and open to share your opinions and thoughts. Today, we're taking call-ins all day, all morning. So I want to send a special shout out to y'all and say I love y'all and let's go. Hey, Billy the Kid, unsubscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get up out of here. Easy as that. Billy the Kid, get up out of here. Don't give me no ultimatum. They're like, get up out of here. Get up out of here, dude. Hey, man, happy birthday to everybody. We have, you know what? This is such a perfect time to say this and represent LS. Rest in peace to LS. Beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. No matter how ugly it is, no matter how bad it is out there, no matter how dim the light may seem or how dark it may seem out there, it's always an opportunity to have a great day. It's another great day to have a great day. And that was said by a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul that was a part of our community for a very long time and was consistent and here. So shout out to LS. Rest in peace, LS. Another great day to have a great day. Let's go. GFS in the building. What's up, man? So I've been just seeing all the ugly shit, all the just sad stuff, very sad, stressful. And like I can only imagine, because look, I don't know, I don't have anybody that I know to be that I can think of off the top of my head that know to be an immigrant are, a lot of people get it mistaken. They think I'm Mexican or whatever. I'm Black and Puerto Rican, but I have Mexican friends. I don't really have anybody that I can talk to that's like, hey man, this is what's going on. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the stress and the level of anxiety that is caused by, I could possibly not be around my family. I could possibly not be around my kids. I'm driving down Crenshaw yesterday, and ICE is at Jack in the Box, messing with the people at Jack in the Box, messing with the people at Jack in the Box, and they're taking people out of Jack in the Box on Crenshaw. And it's like, damn, these people, they really just out here just working. The foundation of what's happening is they're pursuing a better life for their family. And it's not their fault. I just can't even imagine. I put myself in the shoes, like what I would do for my family, the extent I will go to make sure my family is taken care of, and I'm making money for them, and I'm giving them the best life that they can have. Like I've seen people be mad at immigrants and say, oh, they're over here doing this, they're over here doing that. But I don't hate the player. You got to hate the game. We always say that. Hate the game, not the player. Why do we reserve our anger or our energy for people out there seeking a better life? Not hurting nobody. There's bad apples in every thing. There's bad apples and bad seeds and all that, whatever. But for the majority, they're out here trying to make money for their family. And I really thought it was a thing like, damn, that's messed up. And it's not their fault that they pursuing a better life. And we reserve our energy for them, hating the player, not the game. These corporations, these companies that set up these traps, you know what I mean? Like these jobs or these businesses, why are they not, why is it not on them? Why is it not on them? You know what I mean? And I can't be Fifth Amendment GFS because we talk about silence, right? Like silence is just as bad, right? But as a father and as a husband, I can only speak for that position of like, damn, I can only imagine the fear, the anxiety, the stress, the depression. Like I was seeing families ripped apart. That shit is cold. You know what I mean? Like that shit is rough. It's tough. And I sympathize and I empathize, but I'm not about to be in the streets protesting and throwing rocks and doing all that stuff. I don't agree with that shit. But the question is, how do you be an ally? That's what the call is. Oh shit, I don't even have the phone numbers up. Today, I want to hear from some people. I don't know if anybody wants to call in and they can share their thoughts on what's happening, what they've been going through, or how their family is dealing with this. But I think we need to hear from people. So we see shit on TV, we see the news, we see people doing stuff, but we're not really hearing from the people talking about it. Like people out there in the protest, like out there, like this is my thing. It's a photo op. What are you really doing? Standing in solidarity is a photo op. How do we really help? What can you really do to be an ally to really help? Warm horchata for me. Right. Let's go. I'm out here for a photo op. What can we really do? Where can you really help? Where can you really do something? Where's an ally? Are the protests hurting? Or are they helping? Do you think the protests are hurting or are they helping? I think the protests are hurting. Because it's a few bad seeds. It's a few bad seeds. And I know this from being from a long line of protests and people starting starting off with a good message, starting their mission with a good message, and like, you know what? Let's stand up for the immigrants. Let's stand up against ICE. Let's protest. Let's march. But what happens is when that happens, the opportunists jump on the bandwagon. I ain't got nothing to do. Shit, I'm out here on the streets anyway. I'm out here doing stupid stuff anyway. Let me join the cause. Let me join in that. So the few bad seeds get in there with the people that are really out there with the honest mission to help and to fix what's going on. But then you got the ones out there that's ready to turn up, maybe not even feel like what the original message is, may not even agree with it, but just like, shit, this is an opportunity for me to throw some shit at this car, but it looks bad on the whole movement, right? And it's like those bad seeds, like, I don't know, they'll try to turn like if somebody said, yeah, like have the rioters call in. Like amongst everything that's been happening, out of all of that's been happening in all of LA, the rioting or whatever you want to say is very minimum. It's minimal, but it's going to get a bunch of attention. It's going to get a bunch of attention because they want it to look that way. And that's what I was saying. That's why they chose LA, because they knew it was going to be a fight. They knew LA was going to fight back. GFS, I would love to talk to you about that. Like, how did you come to that conclusion? I'm gonna plead the fifth. The protests are helping. Oh, who said that? Who said that? That boy Ricky. Shout out to that boy Ricky. Oh, here we go. Boom. Hold on, brother. Let me put it on Bluetooth real quick. This is my boy Alberto.
No, this is Bree. I'm from
Oh, hold on, Bree. My bad. Hold on, Bree. My bad. This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. We have Bree on the line. I'm sorry, Bree. I called you Alberto. I thought that was a different. But caller, thank you for calling in. Where are you calling from, Bree?
I'm calling from Aurora, Colorado.
Aurora, Colorado. What's going on, Bree? Thank you for calling in. Please feel free to share, talk about whatever you want. I'm here to listen. I'm not going to stop you if you disagree with what I'm saying. I'm going to practice active listening. Let's go.
I just have a few things to say. I don't take much time because I'm listening as I'm working. I'm a mail carrier.
Hey, shout out. My dad retired as a mail carrier. I grew up in the post office. Let's go.
It's hard work, baby. I've spent 14 hours and I'm back at it. We got to get to this money.
You got to get to it.
I just want to say I love everything that FMW is doing. I love everything that the Ace Boys are doing. Anytime somebody says something about any of y'all, I'm on there, you know what, because I don't want to curse. But I just want to say I'm a Black woman. I have my partner, he's a white guy. We have Black and white children. But we as minorities need to stick together. This is everybody's fight. It's not just one culture. It's all of us. Because again, if they gonna come for one, they gonna come for all. And they have learned, okay, them people, whoever you want to call them, they have learned when you divide, you can conquer. If we all stick together, there was a man, I think sometime last week, somebody reposted, I think it was like Don't Panic or something, where he's of Latin or Hispanic descent, and he said, let the Blacks and Browns come together. Let's get money together. We don't need to fight.
I saw that. When they did like the 100 versus 100. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we all need to be together. This is everybody's fight. And for me, I have a little bit of everything in my family. I have Haitians, Africans from Kenya. I have Native Americans. We have Asian, like everything is in my family. Like my family has ventured off, so we all have a little bit of everything. But me, I teach my kids because I have 3 boys and 1 girl.
Mm-hmm.
I tell their dad, no offense to you, but my kids, when you look at them, yes, they're, lily pale white skin, but when you start looking at them, that's a black man at the end of the day. So I have to teach them to walk as a black man and talk as a black man. And no offense to their white side, no, but this is the real world. Even in Colorado, Colorado's very racist. Colorado
Yeah.
still has stuff going on. We don't have as much as California, no, but we still have stuff going on. So and another thing I just want to say before I go, even the neighborhoods that we grew up in, they were mixed race.
Mm-hmm.
They were the Asians, the Africans, because I grew up in the projects, okay? We got it out the mud. So
Right.
we have friends of every color, of every descent, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how, when you put just different races in a single, neighborhood, whatever you want to call it, it's love. You don't see them fighting and calling each other words or, you know what I'm saying, derogatory terms. Like, we all just need to be together because this is everybody's fight. Yeah, Trump pardoned Larry Hoover. Thanks for that. But again, look at all the other stuff he's doing. Look at all the other stuff he's been saying. That man is racist. There's nobody on this earth that can't tell me that he's not. And I just want to say, I love your show. Love all the listeners. Don't come for me in the chat. I try
Hey,
to
nobody's gonna come for you. Nobody's coming for you.
They did. The last time when y'all was talking about twerking, and I was like, well, if you do your research, that's the African dance.
It is.
The Southern people, the majorettes, they do that too. It's us as Americans that sexualize it. So I just want to say good morning to everybody. Ace is in the chat. I'm going to get on anybody that got anything to say about you or any of FMW. I love y'all. Stop hating on Illa. Stop hating on Illa. Stop hating on the girls. Barbie. Stop hating on what's her name? Damo. Stop hating I don't like all that, but I want to get off because I know I'm taking too long.
No. Don't rush off. Don't rush off. Don't rush off.
Love all the ladies. Love all the ladies. So I just wanted to say good morning, and I just wanted to get that off. But we need to unify.
Right. So wait, let me ask you something. Let me ask you a quick question. And thank you so much. That was so beautifully said, so eloquently said. I agree with everything that you just said. I agree with 100%. We do need to unify. But what does that look like? When we say like we don't need to be fighting, we don't need to be divided, what is the division? Like when you say division, what is the division that's happening and what does the unity look like to you? Where would that be and how would that happen? Because I think it's getting...
For me...
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like what unity looks like, let's say, I don't necessarily live in the ghetto, but I'm not the richest either, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So my kids, we have a mixed race and neighborhood, So if I see something going down with one, because, again, Colorado is predominantly white, but if I see something happening, let's say I'm at the store or, one of my kids, even at a basketball game,
right.
We've had some stuff go down. Ooh, them basketball games be crazy. But, there's people yelling and saying stuff. I'll use that as an example. And I'll step up and say, hey, that's a kid. I don't care what color the kid is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're children. You should not be speaking to them like that. You should not be acting like that. If I see something at a pool where a kid is doing something crazy, I'm like, hey, I don't think that's safe. I'm not yelling at nobody, not touching nobody's kid, but I feel like we have gotten to that place too where we can't tell each other stuff or, I don't have a problem with somebody correcting my kid, but don't get out of line with them because don't have to deal with
We were talking about that on the syndicate. We talked about that. Trey and Manny were talking about that. Like you could reprimand my child, but don't disrespect my child. Don't put your hands on my child.
I know, and then y'all about Manny talking about he wrote Franny's foot. Like, get off, Manny. I love y'all. I'll be in the comments. I'll watch and rewatch. But back to my point, I think unity is just coming together. Let's all, you know what I'm saying? I seen something with Teslin Figaro. Everybody check her out. I love her.
I love Teslin. I love her.
I love Teslin. She keeps us informed. But that means, just like she said, if you have a hair salon and you need to downsize. Get you somebody that does braids. Get you somebody that does all types of haircuts. Get you somebody that if they're waiting for their sew-in, that's the braider. Then you get another one that, okay, she does or he does just the facials while they're waiting to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can come together and we can all make this money because there's so much money out of here. Unity, to me, looks like us just coming together. I like to see, because we're getting ready to have Juneteenth out here this weekend. I like to see other races come out and celebrate us. Everybody's, oh, this is just a black event. No, we all need to come and celebrate our black heritage. We
Yes.
all need to come and celebrate and let people know, because it always gets a negative stigmatism out here that it's a fight and it's this and it's not. We don't have Juvenile out here. It's a free concert. They do a free concert every year. Like, that's what unity looks like to me. Unity looks like us coming together as business owners. Let's have plans instead of, like, again, we could put Walmart, we could put Target, we could put Sam's, Costco, all of them out of business and have our own stores that we come and support.
Right.
Not us trying to get over on each other. Let's come together. Let's make business plans. Like Cousin Figaro says, we all need to have a plan. If you know somebody got the deed to their house, if something happens, okay, we come in the cousin so-and-so's house, you get in the water, you already got the beans. Like, she already, you know what I'm saying, is putting things into my head where I'm like, you know what?
Right.
I don't have a small family. Everybody just left me. You know, I'm going on 3 years without my mom. My mom is a single parent. My mom had a stroke.
Shout out to your mom.
I'm talking too much. But
no, it's okay.
I
It's
don't
okay.
have that big family.
Okay.
So the family that I do have are my friends that I've been friends with since I was 12, 13 years old. And we're still friends to this day. So, you know, one lives on the west side. She's Mexican. She's of Hispanic descent. One is a white girl. She lives in Florida. And the other one is a black girl. She lives out here too. So we all just need to come together. I just hate seeing the comments where everybody's, oh, this, oh, that. This ain't our fight. Yes, it is. It's been our fight. Since y'all elected this man into office, it's been our fight.
So, but
everybody wants to talk about Kamala. Oh, she's not black. She damn sure ain't white.
100%. You
But
always
I don't
make me
want to take
choke.
too much time. I know they say it's in the comments. I feel.
Hey,
I don't want to take too much time.
shout out
but
to
that's what
you.
Unity looks like to me.
Shout out to
I
you.
love everybody. Everybody have a great day. We got to wake up today, be thankful every day. And Rios, I got to get back to work, but I just wanted to say, hey, and I'm going to keep watching.
Hey,
love
it's
y'all.
all love. Love you. Go be great and have a good day, man. Blessings to you and your family. That was an amazing call. Please call in more often. I appreciate that. Have a good day out there in Colorado.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I want to say I love Pun. Pun is, that's my dog. I love seeing all the stuff that he puts out. And the kids, all of it, all of y'all need to do like a blog where y'all just do a day in the life. But everybody just have a great day. Stay positive because it is hateful out here. I'm out. Bye.
Boom. Hey, so that's really, really a great message. And dang. Oh, got another call. Dang. I wanted to talk about her call because that was really good. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
What's up, Rios? This is Cash. This is the guy who owns Sober Living. I'm right calling from Los Angeles, downtown LA.
What's Cash? What's up, shit. Hold on, y'all. First, hold on, Cash. Let me give a shout out to the young lady because I already know you about to go off. Oh shit. Oh shit. So that is a beautiful thing, right? And then I want to say, like, maybe the ugliness of what's happening, how ugly this is, and like what's happening, and it can bring people together. Sometimes it's sad to say, sometimes it takes some tragic shit to bring people together. Like ugly shit brings people together better than some celebratory stuff. For some reason, I don't know why, but hopefully through this we can. I hate that it has to come to ugly shit happening for people to have these conversations. I wish these conversations were happening when we was talking about the nigga talk, or these conversations were happening about when we were having the black people holding Mexican rappers, black rappers holding Mexican rappers. I wish we were having those conversations then. I wish it didn't have to lead to all of this so we have these conversations. But shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to the people going through whatever they're going through, this struggle, this ugly time. Prayers are with you, my family, and my prayers are with you. All right, Cash, where you going, man? What's happening?
What's up, bro? No, I'm just calling in, bro, because you know what? Like I said, we can be on the phone for hours and hours and hours with this topic, right? A lot of people who, it's like the outside looking in, right? I'm actually in downtown LA, right? I can't go. It's wild out here right now. You know
right.
What I mean? It's really going down, right? But at the same time, bro, it's like as humans, it's hard to unify, right? To get united because that's as humans, it's in our nature, bro, to destroy each other, bro. It's what we are, bro. Honestly, and the makeup, because I don't want to get too deep into it, bro. But at the end of the day, we're animalistic, bro, and so it's very hard for us to come together. We can't even choose as a family sometimes where to eat. More or less unify under a whole umbrella of being together, right? Everybody has their own agendas. There's always that one person, there's a couple people who are not going to go with the flow. So it's very hard. But as far as us, when something bad's happening, saying, well, you guys don't help us when this happens, you guys don't help us when that happens, that's the problem, right? We got to just go full force ahead. And hey, if somebody don't want to be a part of the oppression of the oppressed, right? Then hey, it's fine. But for people saying that we're calling out, that Hispanics are calling out for help, I mean, from my point of view and my people that I'm around, bro, we will die for this, bro. Before we call out for anybody, you know
Why
what I
would you
mean?
not call
Hey,
out
if
for
you
help
want to be a
though?
part,
Like that's the question. So this is another thing. Why would you not call out for help? You just said unity.
hey, because
You just we're
yeah,
talking
unity,
about
but
we need
Hispanics,
unity,
bro, you know,
but you should but like the thing is like everybody needs help. And so I got a lot of people calling, not calling, but messaging like,
yeah,
oh, nobody's asking for help. Yes, they are. There's people all over TikTok, all over like we're like the Palestinian, the this and that, every protest is always like, why the black people ain't supporting us like this? Da, 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 da. Oh shoot, hold on, my bad. My bad. Hey, shout out to the Fashe. Thank you for the super chat. My thing is everybody does need help. Like you guys, Mexican, and it's not just Mexicans. I don't know why we keep isolating it to Mexicans just getting detained. It's Ecuadorians, it's Nicaraguans,
yeah.
it's South America. This ain't Mexico. Mexicans fight.
Yeah,
It's South
we're the biggest demographic, right?
biggest
In Los
demographic,
Angeles,
but it's just still
yeah.
it's other races involved in this, and you do need everybody. But my thing is when it gets selected to like, why are you not fighting the way I want you to fight for us? Maybe the way I fight for you is different than the way you fight. I don't agree with the protests in general. I don't agree with the protests for anything. Like I think it shows that people care, but it's just a lot of opportunistic people that get involved that ain't really trying to do shit to help. But
And that's understandable, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like a couple bad apples ruin the whole batch. You know what I'm saying? So no, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem that we're gonna have forever, and that's why we can't come together, right? Because there's always opportunistic people that are doing things, and it's like, okay, let's try to get under one umbrella, right? Like the woman before was saying, that was beautiful what she was saying. Let's unify, but it just will never happen, bro. And I hate to be that person who's saying it will never happen.
you don't think it will
but
ever
we
happen?
can't-
Like
humanity can't do it, bro. Humanity can't do it. We'll fight over everything, bro. We'll never unify. It's sad to say, bro, but not just black and brown. The world. Look at the world, bro. Since the beginning of time, we cannot unify, bro, and that's just what we are. It's a human. It's human. It's inherently in us, bro. To try, we'll try to unify, and it's always for a quid pro quo, something for something, and then okay, we're good for 5 years maybe, and then boom, something else happens, and we're not unified. That's just what it is, bro.
But that's just but that's humanity though. Like that's in general, that's humanity, right? Like that's tribal activities, humanity at the beginning. Somebody's gonna be greedy, there's gonna be greed somewhere.
Yep.
But
Always,
I think like on a surface level, like we can come together. Like on a surface level, there's always gonna be incidents where something comes up or something goes awry where we like have to have a sit down. But that's what sit downs and meetings are for, and that's where unity is. Unity is not just like, oh, we only come together when we fucking shit up. We come together to talk about all kinds of discussions. Like when there's an election, that's when we come together and unify. Like during an election, local election, when our communities need to come together and unify like that. We don't need to just unify in rage. And then what happens after the rage? Well, after the rage, what do?
Exactly.
We just go back to our separate communities? No, we got to actually.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to actually do the work, do the things that it takes to become one, right? Like we have to be involved in each other's communities. Like we have to be like, oh, this is what's going on, or this is what's happening. Okay, let's come together. We need I don't know. I don't want to say neighborhood watch, but some kind of group, some kind of memberships, like
Yeah,
something we're,
it sounds good, Rios.
you
No,
know,
I know, brother. It sounds good, man. I know it sounds good, and I pray for that. But just look at statistics, bro, and how it's been and how it's gonna be. Like I said, surface level is cool, but I don't think we could ever get beyond the surface level because human nature, bro, is to be that, bro. You know what I mean? And it's a bad thing, bro. And it's just, I mean, I want people to come together, like you said, it's a good time. Hey, like, it's all vote this way. But no, people just don't do that. And then inherently, men are wanting to be leaders. Every man wants to be above another man. Pause. You know what I mean?
right. I get, but
So
there has to be, but there's a pecking order. There's always a hierarchy, right? It's just I don't think we're actually putting in the real effort for unity. I don't think it's being done like for real. Like we're not setting up meetings. We're not sitting down. Like we're saying it like superficially, like, hey man, we all support each other. Da, da, da. Do we really though? Like we really need to
I
be more active because they wouldn't be able to just come in and do the shit that they're doing to us if we were unified. They're coming in, they
and the
see the weakness, they see where there's openings and they're attacking. Like this is purposeful. What they're doing right now in LA
Mhm.
is tactful. It's not just a coincidence that they're here doing this. But what I'm saying is we have to really take steps forward in unity. And what this protest has shown me, what this like, I keep calling it protest. I feel like that's like minimizing what it is. I don't want to say I got to find another word for what's going on. It's not a protest.
eradication of Hispanics,
Yeah,
Latinos. There you
eradication
go.
of the Hispanics and
Hardworking Americans.
hardworking
who take care of
Americans. Like
America
because protest
and
takes
make
away
America go round.
the strength of what's happening, like the realness of what's happening. Like it's like it minimizes it. So
Hey, Rio, check this out, bro. Me and you are cognitive, and we've grown out of our ways when we were younger, right? When we were younger, say 20, me and you couldn't have this conversation because we were on a whole different thought process, right?
right,
And so I talk to 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds, and they, bro, what me and you are talking about right now, they're like, what in
yeah.
what are you, bro? They're like, bro, you're tripping, homie. I'm out here, in the streets, and so that's the hard part. That's the hard. Me and you could talk, and we could say, you know what, Rios and Cash, hey, let's go to my house. We're gonna have a sit down, bro. We're gonna bring donuts, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about saving the manatees. You know what I'm saying?
But
bring your coffee. I'll bring the donuts, bro. And how's your kids doing? Oh, we're doing great. Hey, let's unify.
right,
Great.
but
But
fuck,
the
that's
people
what
that are younger, bro, and it's that.
we got to do it though, because it's like you shoot for the stars and you'll land on the clouds. I feel like no matter what we do, if we make the effort to do the unity for real, if we make the effort to do that for real, if we don't reach the goal, the end goal that we really set, like the high goal, but if we land somewhere in the middle, it's still better than where we started, right? And this is what's happening right now in LA shows me that it's not just they say, oh, who's going to be the head of, who's going to lead the Black culture? Who's going to be the leader? We don't have a leader. What I'm seeing right now is that most cultures don't have one. Like right now, what's happening is a freestyle. What's happening in LA? It's a freestyle. It's not organized. There's nobody that sat down and said, hey, we're going to hit this corner, this corner, this corner, and mobilize over here. And then when they get over there, take their attention, then we mobilize over here. Like, I don't see any organization to it. And that's where the unity comes. It's through organization and structure.
But you know why, bro? You know why that is, bro? Because you know what? Check this out. Not just African American, Hispanic, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever is that person mobilizing and strategically placing things, you got to have some iron balls, bro. Because you know what happened to you, right? You've seen what happened to the last person that had a dream and Malcolm X and all these things. You better be ready to sacrifice to lay down your life. And I'm not saying that that's not why they're not doing it, but that person has to say, you know what? I'm truly willing
to sacrifice my life. Yeah.
To sacrifice. Yes,
right.
Bro. And that believe me, to me too. I can sit here. I like to talk. I like to say, hey, you know what? We got to do this. We got to do that. But when it comes down to it, when that car rolls up to you and them gangbangers are in there, are you from your hood or you're not?
Yeah, you got to be.
You know?
Like, wait, that was the immature. Wait, that was the immature me.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. You see what I'm saying?
That was the
I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Actually, I had a change of thought. You guys got it today. I'm gonna go ahead and go have my donut.
Right. Because we got to move forward.
But all
But
right,
I'm
hey,
sad.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah,
I appreciate you, man. It's just sad that what's happening.
yeah,
What's happening is just completely sad. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other way to describe what's going on.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have sympathy or you're not empathetic to what's going on, I feel like you just don't
That's
have something, you don't have that human bone in your body where you just can see yourself in somebody else. And that shit fucking hurts. When I see kids and wives, and that is just a sad situation. And that's why I was saying, like, in the title, like, how do we become an ally? How do we really help and fix this shit?
It's hard, Rios. You know what? And like I said, I'm here in downtown LA, bro. I'm in the middle of it, bro.
Right.
I smell the smoke. I see the sirens, and I'm still trying to live my regular life and go back and forth from Bakersfield to LA. And the other day, I was like, man, do I want to go back to LA right now? Because it was crazy. You know what I mean? And I'm like, so I'm thinking, like, so I go back over there and I'm trying to, give people water, do whatever I have to do, right?
Right.
And it's just, I mean, some people, when you're the outside looking in, I get it, you sympathize, but you got to kind of be in the thick of things, right? I can't, like, I can sympathize with other countries, like Ukraine, like, damn, that's sad, or whatever's going on, but I don't know. And so, like, no, bro, you got to come to the ground, you know what I mean, with the boots.
Right.
Oh, damn, it's different, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
And then,
anyways, yeah, I was the other callers in Rios. Man, me and you, I think we'd be chopping it up for 10 hours, bro.
right. I appreciate you, brother. I really, really do, man. Have a good one. Blessings to you and your family. You have a good one, man.
Like family, kids too, bro. I'll see you.
All right. That's dope. Another great call. Another great call in. Just conversation. LDB4 DH13. That's another great message. You know what I mean? Like, just to stay safe out there. Everybody be safe, man. Be safe. Be logical, sensical with your acts and what you're doing. And like, also, like, say the right prayer for yourself, for your family. Pray for what you need, for what you want. Everything's not going to be perfect. Everything's not going to be exactly how you want. People aren't going to fight the way you want to fight. People may not be supporting the way you want them to support. But we have to realize and look at each other and see ourselves in each other. We have to see ourselves in each other. And I don't know, I think I saw something about some. So me and my dad were talking yesterday, and I don't know if Dogface talked about it. I think maybe Dogface touched on it a little bit, but my dad was talking about, because I brought up that I heard Trump talking about Marines coming in and this and that. And he was like, he doesn't think that will happen because that would be Americans, soldiers on American citizens, which if you just think about the thought of that shit is fucking ugly. But I far more trust. I think I trust the Marines and the military more than I do the police because the training and how but there was a convoy coming down. I saw somewhere there was a convoy. Let me see if I saved that. I don't know if I saved it. But there was a convoy coming down the highway with a bunch of people in pickup trucks and just like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I mean? Like, here we go with this bullshit. Let me see if I saved that. No, I didn't. But if they get what they want, if they get the fight that they want, which is what I think they want is a fight. And Dogface was talking about it, martial law, right? Like, if it will come down to the fact of martial law and shutting down what is it? The Insurrection Act? I think it might be Insurrection Act. 10 grants the president the authority to deploy. Okay, let me pull this up, you guys. The Insurrection Act, codified in the Title 10 of the United States Code, grants the president the authority to deploy military forces within the United States in specific circumstances, particularly to suppress rebellion, domestic violence, or when state authorities are unwilling to protect federal rights. This is a key exception to the Posse Comitatus Act, which generally prohibits the military from participating in civilian law enforcement. So I think they are biting at the bit to install the Insurrection Act, to do the Insurrection Act. I really, but biting at the bit to have the Insurrection Act where they can have complete like control. And maybe it's here in Los Angeles where they like, hey, let's roll this out. And if that does happen, a lot of people are going to suffer from that. What do y'all see happening, man? What do y'all see happening? B. Steezy, I don't know how people have time to do this. Must be unemployed. No, I don't want to say that they must be unemployed. They might value what's going on. They might value this fight. They value this over showing up to work. They could have called out. I don't like, you think everybody out there is unemployed? No, man. And that's the minimizing of people too. Like that's the dismissive, minimizing people's efforts in what they're doing out there. You know, like some people could be unemployed, but you think nobody out there's got a job? People might value what they're fighting for over their job. Like, you know what? I'm going to be out of work. I'm going to stop for about a couple of days and I'm going to put in some effort out here. This is Coffee with Rios, the #1 wake-up show in the whole wide world. Coffee with Rios, the AM wake-up show. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Calling from Chicago, Rios.
What up, man? How you doing, brother? What's your name?
AJ.
AJ, what's happening, man?
What's up, man? What's up, man? I'm just sitting over here, man, watching all the things going on in California, man, and it seems like y'all need to switch y'all politicians, man.
Dude.
I think y'all need to get the Democrats out of office.
Now let's get to talking. Now this is a whole nother conversation. Let's get to talking. Now you've elevated the conversation.
Yes, sir.
So go a little further in what you're talking about. Go a little bit further in what you're thinking and what you're talking about. Because you're talking about Gavin Newsom, Maxine Waters, Karen Bass.
Yes, we are.
You're talking about, okay, let's go.
Yes, we are. And I just feel that your politicians are not actually sending out the best message. And when like they're going back and forth with Trump and all the little BS, okay, cool. They can have their little bicker just the same way people do content. They go back and forth, whatever. But the thing is that the politicians aren't actually like telling people, go in the house, stop doing this, don't be negative, don't do this. And they're just sitting there like, well, I'm going to stand behind the illegals.
Right.
And it's like the president is trying to clear these people that you're a politician. So a lot of it seems self-induced because, yes, Democrats play on the minorities being nervous, being scared, and not having a true understanding of what's going on. And they play through the propaganda, through media because they can.
Right.
And I feel like everybody is being used, manipulated to try to get this understanding of Trump hates blacks and minorities. Trump loves Americans. Like Trump loves, if you're an American, if you're a citizen, you pay tax dollars, I don't believe that you just have to be like X'd out the whole America just because you're black. Like people are like, black people, they're gonna come for you too. You guys need to watch out next. Like, I'm an American.
Wait, let me ask you a quick question. How old are you?
I'm 30, bro.
30. So okay, you're not that old, but you've seen enough. I've been alive long enough to see when they vilified everybody, every race, every culture that's down at the bottom of the totem pole. They'll vilify you. They called us the young black men in the 80s savages, monsters. Put these savages away for selling drugs and this and that. And people, this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people because this is you cannot not put this on the politicians. You cannot not put this on what they got going on.
Right.
And if you think that these cats is not in the bed, laying in bed with these other people, you tripping. And to me, what I see is that the immigrants, the black and brown community, the immigrants, the illegal immigrants, whatever you call it, they're just pawns. They're sacrificial
Right.
pawns. They're just like shit. You gonna come after like we'll sacrifice this to get this, and I feel like people are just literally being sacrificed on the chessboard for the next chess move. That's all it is.
Now what? What if now? Let's also still play devil's advocate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say yes to the it's wrong that people are at graduation or at work and they are being pulled out of their workplace.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong.
Right. Morally,
Now,
that is
morally,
it's horrible.
yes, morally, that is horrible. Now, on a business and world aspect, what if fentanyl in Philadelphia goes down due to all of these things starting to happen with our immigration laws, and it's harder for all these people to come in? What if on a grand scheme, things start to seem a little bit better? Then what do we do?
Wait, so let me see if I heard that correctly. If through the actions that they're taking right now, what if things get better after
Right.
the actions they take right now? Is
Yes.
that what you're saying?
What if certain things like let's just say if like, because I've seen that people are saying that at the borders there haven't been a lot of fentanyl being caught or whatever, and people are trying to say Trump is just allowing fentanyl just to come right through.
Mhm.
But what if he's catching it now? What
Now-
if it's being caught now? What if less people are scared to actually say, let me try to cross now because they're on my ass?
Now, I would say that's a big if. You know what I mean? Like you know how I say if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But
sure.
let's just talk in theory. Like if that did happen, do you
Mhm.
mind if your wife is wearing a blood diamond that 10 Africans died over?
For sure, I definitely don't.
So it's like, is it blood money? Is it what happened? Who was sacrificed? Who was destroyed for me to have my happiness? I can't really have happiness through destruction. You know what I mean? Like I can't sit in happiness if I know some shit was destroyed for me to put this smile on my face. Like that's the only thing. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What if there is a just cause here and he is trying to help and he is trying to fix stuff? I get it. I just think like I get both sides of the argument. I get both sides. Like, hey, we're here, we're trying to do this and this and that. And I get the other side, like, hey man, you're illegal, just do it the right way. But you're not saying all the details, how to do it this way, how to do that way. But it's the ugliness, the inhumane, and the disgusting activity that's happening that is just like too fucking much. It's like too, like, you know what I mean? And I don't want to sound soft or whatever, but it's just like, damn, Obama did it. That shit wasn't even on the news. It wasn't no military. It was no ICE raids. And he had higher numbers than y'all. Like, why are y'all doing it this way? Which puts me to think that they're putting on a fucking show. They're putting on a show to show a display of force. Like, look at what we're doing. Look at what we can do. And it's in LA. It's like purposeful. Like, I don't think it's rooted in I don't think it's rooted in a just cause, brother.
Do you think it would still have happened this way if the people were able to come? Because pretty much what Obama did was he just didn't use Homeland Security and the ICE agents. He just didn't exactly use them directly in some places. He used state officials.
Mm-hmm.
So should we just still do the same thing? And just because it was the fact that from the outside looking in, it just seemed like people were just mad that it was just ICE. Like, oh, ICE is here, and this is their job at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody has a job. Nobody likes the meter man.
Right.
Nobody likes the police. Nobody likes nobody that does anything that goes against what that person likes for that time. Nobody likes the person that's holding the authority. Nobody likes that person. So if I'm just doing my job, what is it that I shouldn't have sent people to come do their job? Or should I have sent your state officials and still got all y'all the fuck up out of here?
Like, so if the goal is I think both parties had the same goal, right? Like both parties have the same goal:
Right,
protect the
for
border,
sure. And
limit
Obama
illegal,
still has the most deported people
most deported people.
still to this day. Yes.
But I don't like the numbers. I don't know how much of that is South America, how much is this, how much is Haitian, Jamaican, whatever other countries, Chinese, whatever it is. I don't know like the breakdown like that. I just think right now it's a look. It's a look. And through war, through destruction, through ugly shit, you benefit, right? There's money in chaos. There's money in like it's beneficial to them. And I don't think they ever doing anything like really strategically just for us. Like, oh shit, you worried
When
about
you say the them, I just have to ask you.
Yeah.
When you say the them, do you mean
The
them
government.
as far as
the government, like the
government as far as Democrats or
but all of them,
Republicans?
all
or,
of them, all of them,
All of them. Okay, cool.
All
You're
of
on the
them.
same page. You're on the same page.
all
You're
of
on the
them.
same page.
Like
Cool.
I don't feel
Okay,
like
cool.
they really care about me and you if we got a job that pays
Right, facts.
$25 an hour. I just don't think they care about that.
Facts.
I really don't. You know what I mean? Like I think this shit is just ulterior motives, and they're scapegoating this as their mission. You know what I mean? Like they're just platforming it with this. Like how can we escalate shit? They saw like with the other things, shit died down. I think like even with COVID, they wished it was more outrage during COVID. I think they wanted there to be more outrage during COVID, but they like, damn, these motherfuckers are just sheeps. They just follow right along. How do we get these people to act up? How do we get them to do some crazy shit? Oh shit. Let's start televising and displaying, destroying families and little kids. Nothing hurts more than seeing a child crying over fear or losing their family.
Sure.
There's nothing that touches the core of a human being more than a child losing its family. And they're displaying that shit and they're televising that shit for a fucking reason. Because I think they want a fight. They want a fucking battle.
Yeah. Yes. You are absolutely right, bro. I just feel like we need to understand what it is like when you see like you seeing looting, you like, man, a lot of this stuff don't have nothing to do with what we should be actually fighting for. If the cause is to, man, let's keep these people, looting, being outside, like you should try to find ways to keep the people that you want to try to I don't want to say hide, but try to keep away from these people that are coming looking for it. I would think that you would be more quieter. Like not this loud.
That's what I'm saying. Usually if you want to be effective, you'll do shit in the dark. If you want to be effective, you want to be a ninja, you want to be an assassin, you want to be a sniper, you want to be like one of those kinds of people, you want to be a spy, you do shit in silence and in the dark and get it active. Like, okay, let's be covert with this. They not being covert.
Right.
This shit is like they on steroids. Like, let's televise this shit. Maybe these sheep will get active at this point.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Like
that they were.
Go ahead. Go
ahead.
No, go ahead. Ask your question.
Feel like they were wrong with bringing the National Guard. They didn't harm civilians. They didn't attack civilians. They didn't go at civilians. Do you think that they were wrong by just bringing them to protect the federal buildings that they didn't want to be overly damaged? Or do you think that they should have just allowed LAPD and all of the other police departments that you guys have to just take care of it as much as they possibly could have?
I think, man, I don't want to get on the LAPD. Let me just be honest.
For sure, like, man. That's what I want. I want that.
The LAPD ain't shit, man.
Right, for sure.
There's some good police officers.
Ain't a motherfucker either.
There's some good officers out there. There are some good cops out there, but these motherfuckers is so unqualified and under qualified with their skills and their social skills and how to talk to people and how they don't see, like, to me, like there are good cops. I don't want a broad stroke, but they're like for the majority of what I've seen, they don't even sympathize or empathize with the people. There's no de-escalation. Right. Where is the Mexican police officers that's like out there speaking Spanish? Like, brother, hold on. This is not best for all of us. I have family too. Let's do this the right way. Hey, what can we do to help? That's not happening. Do you know how many Mexican LAPD officers there are? A ton of them.
Right.
Why don't they have them out there trying to help the people? Like, hey, man, okay, if this is what y'all want to do, cool. This is what we're going to let you do, this and that. That's not happening. Because motherfuckers is dirty, man. Like, and I hate to shit. I don't want to shit on LAPD. There are good officers out there, but they're not doing tactful stuff to de-escalate the situation. Not at all.
Right.
They're not de-escalating. They not rerouting traffic on the freeway. Like, hey, man, they gonna be here. We got 1,000 freeways out here.
Right. Yeah. Oh hell, shit. I know.
We got 1,000 freeways out there. We ain't got no highway patrol rerouting. Like, hey, man, they gonna do this on the 101. Like, let's reroute this way. Let's take this. None of that shit, man.
Right.
They want this shit to escalate, man. And like that's why I say the military. Like, I respect the hell out the military. Their skill to be patient and to hold back and not engage, if not engage, like that whole shit, the way they operate, is different. Military is different. Like, they are fucking professionals. I'm not saying everybody is just amazing or whatever, but I much more trust the brothers in the military. Because guess what? I chill and hang with more military niggas than I could count. And they just like us.
No, fact.
You know what I mean? Like, the officers,
no, they cool as fuck.
The officers be a little bit different.
Yeah, way different. Way fucking different. It's like the motherfuckers in the military, they like go overseas and they see it all. They come back, they be like, hey, look, motherfucker, what you think is real ain't real.
Right. And this is what we had to deal with. They're battle tested, they're ready. And I feel like the military sees American citizens as themselves. Like, I don't think no soldier, I'm not saying no soldier, but I don't think no military soldier wants to put up arms against American citizens. That's not why they joined the military.
No.
The police officers joined officers joined the academy to put Americans in jail. That's not why the men joined the military. They joined the military to keep America safe, a betterment for the family, to help in financial situations, to become a better person. They didn't join to attack American citizens. Police officers joined the police academy to arrest Americans. It's a difference.
Right.
So
big difference.
But that's just that right there, man. You know what I mean? Like, but I had a question. I wanted to say something because you said you're from Chicago, right? Like, for sure. Look at all this energy they putting into the immigrants, right? All the energy they putting into the immigrants, and all the backing, all the support they have to attack these citizens, and actually citizens too, and non-citizens.
Right.
Imagine if they put that energy into the streets of Chicago and to get guns off the street.
Bro, I wish.
Imagine. So you mean to tell me that Chicago is not enough of a need to have that attention with all these black men dying and shooting each other and all this shit that's happening? You mean to tell me you don't find that the effort that you're putting into to getting rid of these people, you couldn't put it into Chicago to get rid of the guns?
I asked the same thing. I wondered the same thing. I looked at every mayor we have. Half of our mayors are all corrupt. They all go to jail. Like, nobody really cares. Like, I grew up really in there. So, like, I grew up at the YMCA on 63rd Street, and I've seen it go from being able to where the neighborhood kids could come in and play for free and this and that. And I literally seen them kick out the black folks, bring in somebody Caucasian, tell him this is now he's running it, and now everything is under a pay behind pay. Now it's you gotta pay to get in, or no, you can't be in the youth. The youth of the community can't be in the youth basketball association without having to pay money now. Like, I've seen it all change. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Like, and yes, I would hope that they would do something like this. Like, it's people like shout out Trenches News. He's been said it before. Like, yeah, bring the military. Bring these kids. They running wild. Like, people are walking up and down the streets at times.
Asking for help. Asking. Like, come help us.
Yes, like, for real. Like, I want my son to grow up there. Like, I like people all the time. Like, you're not gonna leave Chicago? I'd be like, hell no, man, I can't. I love it. everywhere isn't bad. Our downtown is beautiful. Certain areas are beautiful. Things are getting better. But like social media and stuff, the media, they make it seem like it just feel like Chirac like it was in 2012. It's 1,000% better. But like, yes, to actually get this like to where it's just completely done, yes, we do need some stronger policies and police forces.
But you know why it's not?
Get these younger generations.
You know why it's not?
Oh no, because they wanted this propaganda.
They want it. It's not valuable to them. There's no value in it to them.
For sure.
Like they don't make money off that.
Sure.
They making money off niggas being in jail, people popping each other. That's valuable to them. Peace is not valuable. Like I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
They look at it as there's no money in peace. Like when it's chaos, there's a lot of opportunity to make money. But shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Rios, man. I appreciate you taking my call, man.
Yeah, blessings to you and your family, man. This is Coffee with Rios, the #1 AM wake up show in the morning. Craig. All right, brother. Have a good one, man. Great calls, man. Good call-ins, dude. Like oh damn, somebody else was just calling. God dog it. I missed some calls. My bad. What y'all talking about in the chat, man? Let me see if we got any super chats. Damn, call. Let's go. Hold on, you guys. Hey, this is Coffee with Rios, the AM wake up show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name?
You know what it is, man. It's Big Dogface.
What up, Dogface? Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I have any super chats to read. I might not have any. Let me see. I got one super chat. Thank you, Tafashe, man. Like, look at that. That $1.99 means a shitload, man. It means a ton. Congrats on your 100 episode, Rios. Episode 200 on the way. Thank you for the appreciation. Thank you for the support, Tafashe. In here doing this for y'all, man. Okay, let's go, Dogface. I got you on the line.
Right.
Are you in a rush? Are you free? What's going on?
I'm free.
Okay.
I got time. I'm not free. I'm at work, but I got time. We don't open for another half hour.
Okay.
But I do what I want. If I want to stay on this fucking phone for 2 days, I'll stay on this motherfucker for 2 days. Let me say that quick, though. Real quick.
Yeah.
Yo, happy birthday. Happy belated to Tafashe, man. That's a real good brother.
Right.
Hard-working brother. You know what I'm saying? He's on the square, so everybody say happy, man. And, let me get to the point real quick.
Wait, today's not his birthday?
It was yesterday, but I only saw it late night last night, so I wanted to reach out to him.
Oh, okay. So happy birthday, belated birthday to Fashe. I thought his birthday was today, same as my dad's. Thank you. Go ahead.
It's all good. So yeah, I'm staying on topic, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, I'm referencing what's going on in the chat right now between J802 and Why You Crying, right?
So wait. Say that again. Between J802 and Why You Crying. Oh, what they going back and forth?
Right?
Okay.
So they going back and forth, right? J802, you know I fucks with you, bro, and I'm a passionate speaker. Y'all be thinking I'm mad on here. I'm never mad. I just know how to talk. Can't nobody shut me up. I know how to speak. J802, bro, you sound kind of dumb, bro. You talking about some come here illegally shit. He's saying that he's not against immigrants or migrants, whatever the case may be. He says there's a route to come here legally. Boy, that is the most basic shit I ever heard in my life. You understand why people are leaving their countries to come here? It's because of this country, what they did to those countries. You understand? You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And right now, this country is reaping what it sowed. All the time this country became a superpower, right? The reason they became a superpower is because they were stepping on the necks of what they call third world countries. Real talk, those third world countries are some of the most beautiful places in the world on the earth. They're mineral rich. They look like paradise. My city in Colombia is known as the city of El Dorado, the lost city, the most beautiful place on earth, homie. So ain't nobody coming here to be up on some fucking concrete just to be here, just to say some shit. They did some shit. They here because of what this country did to those places and those people. We are suffering in our country because
caller for president.
There we go. Let's go.
Hey man. Hey, listen,
keep going. You got it.
The United States the United States of America stepped on next to get to where it's at. It used our backs as a ladder. It started with slavery, and it continued with the colonization of the entire earth. You feel me? Only places, Russia, China, shit like that don't get stepped on. We all owned by Queen Elizabeth, and don't y'all forget that shit. Because we call it America, but this might as well be fucking the UK. You feel me? That shit you saying about, you sound like a Fox News reporter, J802, and I fucks with you, but I gotta come at you crazy right now, because you sound like a child when you say shit like that. That means you have no knowledge, no understanding, no wisdom, no understanding of what the fuck is going on around you, and you talking about some come here legally, but it takes like 20 years to get here legally. Y'all don't understand, bro. Like, my mom had to wait 16 years. My mom's a good woman, bro. I don't know how she gave birth to my crazy ass. My mom's a good woman, bro. She came here. She ain't do nothing illegal. She was selling fucking merchandise on the street. And built herself up, and she had to struggle, meaning her children had to struggle, because this country would not provide a decent way out. 16 years to get a fucking green card, bro. Like, what are you talking about, the legal way? My brothers, you know how much I had to drop for my brothers to get my brothers came here when they were 6 and 2 years old. I had to pay $15K a pop just to get their lawyers shit situated. I ain't got that kind of money. That's why I'm broke now, shit. So that shit you talking about, come here. You talking about some hey, if you're a criminal, if you came here illegally. No, the criminal is the United States government.
Right, exactly. Hold that thought right there, Dogface. Because I want to say something to J802 also. You know who the real criminals are? The people that are hiring them that ain't providing insurance. The people that are hiring them that are damn near slave labor. Barely getting paid any money, these corporations. You want to talk about criminals? Why are you not attacking those corporations and those companies? They're coming here because of a reason. There's an opportunity for them. Why are we hating the player and not the game? Why we got it backwards? Hate the game, not the player. And then we're talking about, oh, you got your flags up. A lot of people are representing they Mexican flag because or whatever flag they are, because it represents their culture, not the country. It represents who they are culturally wise. It's not just necessarily about the country. That's who they are. They're Mexican in America. Yeah, I get it. Go ahead, Dogface.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not going to take up too much time, bro. Like I said, I wanted to address that because I spoke in length with you about this yesterday, about my feelings about this whole situation. Everybody knows how I feel about this situation. I'm ready to die about this shit, and I'm really with the shits. You know what I'm saying? So come touch my family, see what happens. See how good that go for you. Come try and pull my fucking family apart. See how good that go for you.
Hey, question. Dogface. Let's take a deep breath. I feel you. I'm with you. I'm with you. But let's think about it. Let's think about this logically, like, because I got a few questions, like, just back to the basics.
Yeah.
Protest or boycotts? Or protests combined with boycotts? Effectiveness. What do you think? Because I don't even know what we will fucking boycott right now anyway. I don't even know. Like, I'm not even deep enough to even understand. Do you feel protests
between the two?
Between the two, because
which way would you?
Yeah, like, what do you think? Like, if you had it, like, okay, Dogface, you're very passionate. You got this feeling. You are very strongly this direction. If you had the opportunity to say, okay, Dogface, let's move. What should we do? What is your first? What's your first step?
Those 2 points, between those two options that you gave me, because I have another option, but between those two options that you gave me, right? I would say boycotting, but a boycott can't be, I'm gonna take Friday off of work once, you know what I'm saying? A boycott gotta be vicious, it's gotta be disciplined, it's gotta be organized, and this country's a little too big for that. But between the two, I would say a boycott. Now, the other option would be protest with violence, mass violence against, I can't even say what I want to say because I don't want nobody coming down. I don't want the CIA coming down on me, bro. But against, it's the government, right, that we're fighting against, the government oppression that we're fighting against. So how do you, I don't fight by walking on the sidewalk. I never fought by walking. I never walked away from a fight, so I don't fight by walking. I fight with my hands. I fight with knives, guns, the whole shit. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So I understand you're saying that you know the violence is out of hand, and you know what, Rios? Right now we're at a level, right? We're at a level where it might be out of hand, bro. But if it keeps going this way, bro, look how passionate I am, bro. I was born in this country. Like, look how strongly I feel. And there's people out there that feel much stronger than I do, who are even crazier than my crazy ass. that are willing to take it there, because I am not going to be, you're not going to see a video of me crying, or let's say family members, because like I said, I was born here. You're not going to see my uncle being pulled away from his baby. You're never going to see that. Not if I'm there. Not if I'm there. What you're going to see is a video of some wild shit.
Right.
And nobody's walking away from that. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That's the type of time that I'm on. So when you ask me between protest and boycotting, I would say boycotting would be the way to go, but an organized, disciplined boycott. Other than that, the only way I know how to fight is with these fucking two hands that God gave me.
So look, then I ask you this. So just the scenario that you said with you and your nephew or your niece is going to be an issue. But at that point, in that time, do you think you're putting yourself before the program? Because if you do that, what will come after that? Because you might get you might get your issue off, but that's going to cause a reaction. You know what I mean? Like I'm just playing devil's advocate, trying to look at all the way through and see like how does this work out? Go ahead.
You're not saying anything wrong. You're asking a question, and I'm gonna give you the answer. I'm willing to be a martyr for my family and for the people, and not just Hispanic immigrants, bro. There's Haitian immigrants, there's African immigrants, Senegalese, Somalian, I'm saying right. Arabic immigrants. I'm passionate, like I said, right? But you're asking me, like, what would that do? And is it an individual thing? Everything to each man is individual. Each man, yes, I'm standing up for a group, but my only way that I know how to stand up is to get busy. You feel me? So therefore, if I got to get busy on an individual basis, maybe that'll wake the rest of these people up and say, we're not crying, and as I'm not going to stand here crying as you snatch my baby out of my hands and put me in the back of a truck.
Right. But then on the other side of that, it can be imagery for motherfuckers to be like, oh shit, these motherfuckers ain't playing. They did what they did to cuz. You know what I mean? Like, like it can be like a martyrism. Yeah, it could be martyrism, but also it could be like, oh shit, they not playing.
So
you know what I
mean?
Like I just
let me ask.
Yeah, I'm just hold on real quick and I'll answer the question. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, I think what I'm trying to get to is like, how do we plan, execute, and like put some shit together to where we don't have to be so because I feel like everything we're doing is like freestyle. It's all reactionary. Like we're like, bro, you do this, I do this. Go ahead, go.
Right. So all right. So I'm gonna try and keep it peaceful, right? I'm gonna try and take it on that end, right? Pause. That right. Like I said, mm-hmm. I don't believe census numbers, bro. I don't believe the census. I think there's a lot more of us than people understand.
I 100% agree.
Thank you.
Look at
bro.
that.
I'm telling you,
I'm getting an emergency message from Los Angeles right now.
Damn. Hold on, you better check that out.
Damn. What did it say, Ma?
What did it say?
You didn't get one? What was that on? Oh, because yours is in Philly. Damn. Shit. That shit's crazy. Good. It's like literally going down. Like, go ahead, brother. But we trying to talk about it. We trying to get some answers. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you out, Dogface.
Right. And let me say this, bro. Let me say this. First and foremost, bro, I am about black and brown unity. Not just brown, not just Spanish, not just Latinos, bro. I don't move without my brothers. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I move in solidarity. You feel me? So something that does bother me, bro, is like, yo, you can read between the lines with a lot of people and what they say, bro. Like, y'all got to get out of that mentality where it's just I'm a Latino and we got to rep for us, bro.
Yeah.
We have to be united because we are the oppressed class. You understand? And the only way that people have ever overcome their oppressors is by being united. You feel me?
Exactly.
So that's I just wanted to make that point.
Unity is, I think, underlying message is unity, and just not unity when it's a call to action. You know what I mean? Like unity on the day to day. Like we need unity on the day to day. On the day to day basis, not just. But I think this can be the catalyst for that unity. You know what I mean? Like we could, and I'm not talking about being an opportunistic person and like, but this is an opportune time to be like, you know what? Let's sit down and talk and figure this shit out so this shit don't happen again. But shout out to you, Dogface, man. It's all love all the time.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, man. Always,
Have a
I
good
appreciate
one,
the time.
man. Thank you for calling in. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for speaking and being passionate about what you believe in and your stance. I could agree. I could disagree. It doesn't matter. I appreciate what the fuck you're saying. This is the Coffee with
It's all
Rios,
love, man.
the
It's all
AM
love.
Wake Up
Ghetto
Show.
too, man. Don't take that shit sideways, bro.
No, it's all good. It's just so look, we have to give, like, I'm totally giving everybody grace. You should see my DM from yesterday. My DMs from yesterday is crazy. I got called all kind of mayates and all kind of NIs with the ERs,
Damn.
all kind of stuff, just for saying, like, you know what? Like, I understand what somebody's saying, but that's how volatile.
And that's what I was addressing. That's what I was addressing. You see that shit? Like, instead of trying to enlighten you of what they try to say, they immediately go to, oh, I'm brown, you're black, and there's a division between us.
There's a
And
division.
I hate that shit with a passion, bro.
And so,
I hate that
like,
shit.
it was filled with that. You know what I mean? But I understand. I don't understand the racism for sure, but I get, like, the passion behind people that are being affected right now. You know what I mean? And like, I'm being affected by just looking at it and having empathy and sympathy. There's people that's really going through it with their families. And I got a lot of messages, a lot of beautiful messages, and people breaking down stuff or whatever. But it's people out here hurting, man. It's really people out here hurting, and you got to give them grace. And it's very, very sensitive topic. It's a sensitive topic. It's what's going on is real. But shout out to you, man. Everybody keep doing their thing. Please keep calling in. Share your thoughts. Share your opinions. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not going to yell at nobody. None of that. I'm not going to bash. I'm practicing active listening. Dogface has taught me that. Active listening. Hey, shout out to Dogface, man. You go at it. Go have a good day, man. And be positive and
peace, man.
productive
Love
in
to
the
all
world.
y'all, man.
Peace and love, brother.
Yes,
Blessings to
sir.
your family.
All right.
Shout out us, man. Shout out to us. Shout out to these conversations. It's a sensitive subject. It's tough times. Oh, somebody just called. God dog it. I'm missing calls. Oh, man. I don't know what the answers are, but I know what's being televised is not really what the complete story. This person been calling in look crazy. Hold on. Hello, this is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. This is for the people.
I'm not occupied.
What's going on? Who is this?
You know, Valerie.
Valerie, what's going on? Valerie, where you calling from?
Oh, Westwood.
Westwood.
Oh my God! I just want to send you guys love. I just had a horrible day.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's talk
But you
about
know
it.
what?
Let's talk about it, and let's send prayers of healing, strength, and just all the beautiful things to Valerie, man. What happened? What's going on, young lady?
Oh my God.
Oh,
shit.
I'm sorry already. I'm already sorry.
No, but
The homie
Yeah,
Keem went to calmer on the Syndicate studio microphone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the TTS messages coming through.
Like, Keem, what are you doing? What the fuck? Okay, I don't have much to say. I just want to say, real. God, like, I've been going through so much, and I was like, I need to listen to something to get me back on track.
Okay.
And I listen to you.
Oh man, thank you so much. And hopefully I'm doing a good job.
You are. Oh, hello, guys.
Hey, we're here for you, Valerie, man. We support you. And if there's anything that we can do, we're here for you. And if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. If you don't, you don't. It's okay. Yeah. But I will say this. I'm praying for you and your family that that your day turns around and you have a better day. And remember, everything that's happening right now is just momentary. That whatever it is right now, this also is going to pass. This too shall pass. Remember that. Everything.
I'm a strong woman.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. And just
believe it.
Hey, you got this, man. Is there anything you want to say? Anything you wanted to say to the Ghetto Cafe? You know they love you and they support you.
I just want to say that I love you guys are all beautiful. And like, you guys, oh shit. Like, when I'm going through shit, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna put on the Rios.
Let's
I
go.
need to Rios. Let's go.
Let's go,
And then
man.
I'm like, okay, yep, we're good.
And look,
We're good.
I need these calls because it's confirmation that God is working through me and we're doing good work. We're doing good work. If it's helping Valerie through her morning, if it's helping you through your morning, it's worth it. If it's helping one person, it's worth it. So I'm just gonna keep doing this work. I get attacked in my DM for certain things and this and that, but it's okay because I am strong enough to take the bullets and keep going. And I'm here for y'all. Like literally, Valerie, I'm sitting right here on this microphone, on this camera for you. So shout out to you and your family, and it's all love.
Shout out to me and my 2 babies. You know, I'm just living life. It's hard. It's so hard.
Life is a struggle, but it's a beautiful struggle. You know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You stay consistent, stay pushing, keep working at it. It will pay off. And God is good all the time. All the time, God is good.
Yes. Oh, he's always good. God loves me.
Right.
Yes. Shout out Ace Boy.
Shout out to the Ace Boys. Let's go. Shout out to us,
Shout
man.
out to Ace Boys. What? Hello. Shout out Manny. Shout out Pun.
Let's go.
Shout out my. Yes. All right, baby.
It's okay.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too. You have a good one. Shout out to your babies. Love to the babies. Blessings to you and your family.
Yes.
Be good. Be safe out there. And you know,
We good. We in here, Rios.
We in here.
Run this shit.
We run this shit.
It.
Look at Valerie talking her shit. Let's go.
Valerie
Valerie feeling good this morning. Valerie might be going through
it.
something, but she's feeling good this
Rios.
morning. And I appreciate that.
We run this shit. We run this.
We run this shit. Let's go, Valerie. For sure.
We run this shit. Everybody's watching. No, Rio. Because if you know, oh my God, if you know, you know.
Right. Right.
There's a lot of people watching. You got eyes on you.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm going to say that because I know it.
Hey, that means a lot to me.
We run this shit.
We run this shit.
We run this shit.
Hey, Valerie, you be good. I appreciate you. Keep your head up.
I love you guys. Bye.
Let's go, Val. That was an amazing call. That just put me in such a good mood.
We in here.
We in here. Boom. That just put me in such a good mood. Shout out to Valerie, man. It's always love. It's always all love all the time. She's feeling great right now, and I'm happy she's feeling great. I'm happy she's in a good mood. That shit put me in a good mood. Appreciate you, Valerie. Be safe out there. Drink you some water. Drink that water. Make sure you drinking your water, you being healthy. But it be like that sometimes. It be like that. It's a lot happening. And that's the other thing too, you guys. Like they be televising shit that be in social media is a mug, man. It will funnel feed you the negative stuff. Like, and it will wear on people, weigh on people. The videos, the imagery that they're seeing, the crying, the pain, the emotion, and it's just back to back to back. And social media is just feeding it to your algorithm, the TV, the internet, whatever it is. All you're seeing is some of the ugly shit that's happening, and it will weigh on you. It'll tear you down. But let's continue to be strong people, man. Let's continue to be strong people. Let's continue to be supportive through emotionally, spiritually. I wouldn't advise to be doing anything illegal. No illegal. I don't advise illegal activity. None of that shit. I'm against that. I don't think that's the smart thing to do. I almost think like that's like the unorganized, just like I have no other option. Let's just do some shit. I don't know what to do. Let's just do some shit. Let's get together. Like the ones that are out there, get together, sit down, go grab. You can throw bricks and fight with each other. Go sit down and have lunch with each other and discuss this shit. There's a discussion that needs to happen, a path forward that needs to happen. Yeah, Jay Johnson, this is the dopest chat on the internet, man. The Ghetto Cafe is the dopest chat on the internet. Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show is the dopest morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. The whole wide world. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, and we're doing good things. We're communicating. I always say communication is key. Attacking each other is not the best thing, is not the result that we want. We don't get the results you want when you just attack, and downing somebody, talking down to people. We try to build you up. Let's speak life into each other versus speaking death. Let's speak life into each other. Let's really, in unison, send a prayer to these people going through this shit. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus, my Lord and Savior. I believe in prayer. And I think, like, I'm just going to say, whatever it is that you believe in, pray and send some energy to these people going through the shit right now. Because whether you agree or disagree, some people are hurt right now. It's some hurt people out here in this world, as they should be. Like, this shit is affecting their family. Like, we praying for y'all, man. God got y'all, and God's will be done. Who called? Hey, somebody called me a Boulevard B. It's all good. Big Steezy, he should have kept the studio. Oh, man. Hold on. First off, hold on. Let me see something. I'm trying to catch up. In the chat. There goes Valerie. Oh, is Trey in here? I don't see. Easy SA1. I'm not scared. I love Valerie, man. Alex said, Alex said F me. That's fine. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I give people grace. So that's what we're talking about. Oh, Alex is mad at me. Oh no. Oh, there go Trey right there. They said I'm going looting. Oh man, don't go looting, Trey, but get me something if you're out there. Hey, D1661, call me what you want. I know who I am. None of that shit bothers me. I know what I gotta do. I know who I am. I look in the mirror with happiness, joy. I love who I am. I love what I'm doing. My kids love me. I love my kids. Take them to school, live life. This summer, I got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of positive things happening. I don't care what nobody call me. I can care less. Keep your hands off my family. I'm good. What's up, baby? Trey, Alex DeLarge. He sent me some DMs. Let me see what Alex sent me. I don't want to read his DMs though out loud. Let me see. Let me see if I got anything in there. Where is Alex at? No, I don't got no DMs from Alex. No. None from Alex, man. But he's in his feelings. That's okay. Let him be in his feelings. He's going through some shit. Maybe his family's going through some shit. We giving grace to people. What Alex eat don't make me shit. We good. Are we leaving right now, babe? Okay. No, Victor Mo, don't start spreading that kind of rumors, man. Don't start spreading. Don't start spreading that. Alex, hey, I'm praying for Alex, man. Just pray for him. It's all good. Oh my goodness, y'all are crazy. So I know we were on some heavy stuff, some heavy things, a lot of stuff going on. It's almost hard to go to other subjects to talk about a different subject, but we got to move on, talk about some other things. I think we got basketball tonight, not that important opposed to what's going on. We got Syndicate coming this week. We got more clips dropping this week from Syndicate. Please support the clips. Please support the shorts. I got to drop clips on social media and TikTok and all that. Please support what we got going on. Me, Trey, Manny. We're trying to build. We're trying to be positive. I wonder if, I wish we, we should do a Syndicate live one time. One time we should do a Syndicate live so we could chop it up with y'all and talk to y'all about life and what's going on. And just so you guys can interact with Trey and Manny outside of just us in the pre-recorded, the premiere chat. You guys get to ask questions and talks and super chats. Appreciate. I think we'll do a live at some point, but that's what's up. I got a good interview coming up this week. Reality check with Rios. I'm gonna tell y'all who it is once the interview's over. It ain't no rest in peace. Omar Ali. Hey, let me tell you this. Ain't nobody talking about the Diddy trial. Ain't nobody talking about the Trump Epstein stuff that Elon was just talking about. Is this a part of a distraction? Musk comes out with the reason why the Epstein files have not dropped is because Trump is in them. Past the tax thing where he's losing money, then all of a sudden they escalate situation out here, and now nobody's talking about it. What's going on? What's going on? Do you think, we always got people like, oh, this is just a distraction. This is just something that they're trying to distract us from. Nobody talking about that Trump Epstein shit no more. That shit is off the books. Ain't nobody talking about Cassie and Diddy no more. This shit is what's happening has taken over. Sometimes I believe in that's what they're doing. Sometimes I do. Let's go. This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from, and what's your name?
Hey, how you doing, Rios? It's Master Lee.
Say it again. I can barely hear you.
Master Lee, brother.
Okay, let's go. You got to talk up a little bit. You're a little low, but what's happening with you, brother?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, now I got you. What's going on?
Okay. Hey, I listening and tuning into the show and just took my family down here to Florida, the beach and stuff, and having a good little vacation. And I got to seeing all that stuff that's going on over there in L.A., and I said, Lord, have mercy. Jesus. And I was listening to Brother T-Rail and Smack yesterday and speaking on what's going on over there and stuff like that. And I'm just praying for you guys, man, because I don't like it. I really think it's very distasteful. And I want to add something to you as well, brother. I need to come clean, bro. I'm a comedian, and that's not my real voice. I've been messing with you this whole time.
Let's go.
I love it. I appreciate everybody that's pulling up. But on the real, I just got talking with Professor Griff, which is somebody that was a creator of Public Enemy.
Okay. I know who Professor Griff is.
He was, of course, we all do. And him was talking about, like, who's the artist of today that's speaking on LA and stuff like that. I mean, from a list of artists of people that's speaking on what's going on in our time that we're living in right now. And I'm also a music artist, and I just dropped a song for the kids over there in Gaza and the bombings that they go through. And I told him that I'm about to make a song for LA and what's going on over there. So I just tell you, Rios, we love you, bro. Like, when it's time to tap in with LA and see what's going on out there, it's hella people that's speaking out, you know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. And I appreciate you. Like I said, I'm on vacay, but at the same time, it's like, now I got to tap in with my people, man. I love my people, man.
Well,
Thank you,
we
Rios.
love
We
you and
love
we
you, man.
appreciate you, man, and we appreciate the prayers and the
And we
support. And you know,
all day
whatever
we
let
standing with LA.
whenever you drop some music, would like send me the direction so I can listen to your songs and promote it
For sure, for sure.
on the stream or on the podcast, whatever. You know what I mean? And I
For sure.
appreciate you
Now,
being in character. I appreciate you not being in character. But I
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah. All
appreciate
day,
you
all day.
engaging and talking and being a part of the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios. We
You
appreciate
already
you
know.
and we love
Now,
you, man.
now you my brother, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Now, this is where the AM Wake Up Show the validity. Because you be like, oh, you got something? Because I heard Miss Allie just talking. Beautiful sister. Was praying for you too, man. We know everybody going through everything that everybody don't speak on. So we praying for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna speak on mine
Right.
because I got fired from a job, but at the same time, I keep like running into people that like they keep wanting me to like be some kind of punk or something. So
Mm-hmm.
when they tell me one thing, they'll tell me like this or that, and I'll be like, you know, I'm doing the job. Like that's what's important. You know, that's what's always been important for me. Now that I'm almost 32, I've been working for a long time, and I keep finding myself getting fired and fired. But when I recollect, it's like, nah, I did the job well. It's always some politics that's going on. It's
Mm.
always, oh, you was doing this, or you was doing that, and then I always got to reflect, like, did I do the job well? And I got my wife; she worked with me at a few different places. Like, you know, you be working hard, you be doing your thing, but you know, when the dude came up and told you to stop talking to me, you should have stopped talking to me. I'm like, nah, he don't know you, my wife. Like, who just stop talking to my wife? As long as this production is being met and I'm exceeding it, that's always a plus for me. I'm exceeding the production rate. You can't really talk to me because I'm getting us paid.
Right.
That's where I start to realize they start calling managers on me and getting me fired without even giving my take on the situation. And I start to realize what's going on in LA, what's going on over there in Gaza, what's going on to the black people in this United States of America, what's going on to what you were speaking on too, because I heard you saying like, yo, what's up with the jobs that ain't giving out the benefits? But that's slave labor.
Right. Right.
So it's like we all facing the same battle. We all facing the same war. We all dealing with that same oppression. And I just want to give a message out there to the people in LA that we're in with y'all and we all going through the same thing. It just look a little different because we're on different battlefields.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we all facing these same devils. We all facing these same oppressors. And by my word, by Master Lee's word, we're going to get them back. There's nothing to it because we ain't doing nothing. We chilling. We've been chilling. Just like Dogface. Shout out to Dogface. I heard him speaking on his ill
Yeah.
and what he dealing with. It's like, bro, people got moms, bro. It should take 20 years to get a green card. You
Dude.
can't just come and grab motherfuckers when they done did everything they could do to work and play your game.
Right.
How you want people to play your game, but you snatching the controller?
Exactly.
Just mad because we winning. I'm winning at the game, and you want to come snatch the controller? Well, then shit, fuck it. We gonna break the whole system.
Exactly. And fuck your game.
Xbox, PlayStation, Wii, nigga, what you got? Nigga, we breaking Nintendo 64. We can take it back.
I've been playing your game for 20
motherfucker.
years. And now that I won, you want to take that shit away? Nah, yeah, you're right. That's a great analogy.
Exactly.
That's a great analogy.
We got to go get our own game. We got to go to the store. We got to get our own game. And I feel like that's what we're doing right here with the AM Wake Up Show. And
Yeah.
it's a platform that gives us the opportunity to speak. Because what artists are we speak for the people that can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
So with these platforms coming up and stuff, it's beautiful to see that regular everyday people, not just an artist like myself that's rapping about Gaza and shit like that. It's like everyday people is waking up and speaking, man, and it's a beautiful thing to see. So keep up the good work. Love you, Ghetto Cafe, and we're gonna keep this fight going. You heard?
Let's go. Shout out to you, Master Lee. I appreciate you.
Even on vacation. Because I told Professor Sylvester, when I get on vacation, I'm dropping bombs. I'm going crazy. I'm hopping on the Chronic.
Let's
The day the
go.
niggas took over, I'm hopping on that beat. Everybody know the Chronic album. Shout
Right.
out to Cali. I'm hopping on that beat when the day the niggas took over. When I hop on there, it's going crazy. But I'm on vacay, so I'm gonna try to woosah and enjoy myself as much as I can. But I gotta make sure I tap in with the people because I got people hitting my phone saying X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, listen, man, I can't keep going through this oppression. Not to mention, I could add something to that too.
Right.
The place I was working at in Georgia was called the Plantation. So I'm like, listen, I don't mind doing this job. But let me see if you're going to be racist when I get there. Oh, y'all racist when I get there? Okay, I got to go. But let me tell you something, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. Okay, have a blessed one. I knew it wasn't going to work when I read the name. But at the same time, that's what ignites the flame.
Right.
So I love y'all, man. Keep up the good work.
All love,
Get
man.
back to this
Appreciate
vacation
you.
with this little baby. And say what's up to Rios. Say hello. Say hey. He's shy.
It's all good. Shout out to your youngins. Shout out to your family. Shout out to your people. Have fun on your vacation. Live it to the fullest. And we waiting for you to come back and enjoy you when you get back, brother. Have a good one. All love, all the time.
Send that right to you.
Blessings to you and your family. Yeah, and send it in the DM so I can listen to that shit on the stream.
I got you.
All right.
I got an anthem for the people on the way.
Let's go.
All right, hey man, if I was out there, I'd be out there. You know.
Exactly. Let's go. Boom. All right, you guys. I got to get out of here because we got to drop Xander off to school, and JJ is graduating from high school today. Woo! Let's go. Going to my son's graduation, doing all that, having all this crazy stuff happening. But I was not going to come on today because I wanted to help in the morning and do this. But I think what we're talking about is more valuable than my individual issues and what I need to get done. And I blame, my wife is like, what are you doing? I just blamed it on y'all. I just said the ghetto cafes. It's their fault. So y'all gonna have to take that. Y'all have to take that. The ghetto cafe is the ghetto cafe's fault. So my HR is blaming y'all for me not being around this morning because and maybe tomorrow my mom will get on in the morning. You gonna get on, Mom? Come get on in the morning. You just do like 10, 15 minutes, Mom, and just talk to the people for a little bit. My mom is staying with us for a little bit while the graduation is happening. Babe, the ghetto cafe said they sorry. Don't beat them up. Don't be mad at them. Okay, let me take one more call. This is one more call. When are we leaving, babe? This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, call it where you call from and what's your name?
Alex DeLarge, West LA.
What's up, Alex? So I heard you was talking crap about me, man.
You read my message and you didn't reply. You didn't. Where you hear it from? Directly from me, right?
What message?
The comment that I left.
Read it.
All right. So protesting is what? A waste of time now?
Certain, not peaceful protests, I don't think.
So protesting, so the protests that are going on right now in LA are a waste of time.
Yeah, I think so. I think they hurt more than they help.
Okay. So what are the benefits from protesting in the past? What are the benefits from people protesting?
The benefit from, so what are you talking about? Peaceful protests, right? So the benefit from protesting is gathering of a people, gathering, organizing, being structured, and having a plan of attack. And this is what we're going to do. This is, we're going to say, hey, on this day, we're doing this. And when we do this, and we're going to go here. And this is the effects of it. And this is why we're doing this. Right now, this is barely a protest because it's just people out there just really freestyling. It's just people mad. It's just people out there in the streets that are just upset. And there's no structure or organization to what they're doing. And not only with that organization and what they're not doing, they're not structured, organized. Now they're bringing in more heat on them than I think they need. I think it could have been a little bit better if they weren't calling in Marines. They weren't calling in the National Guard. Like, you can still get your point across and get your stuff and organize and bring people together. But I think at this point in time in 2025, there are no organizations. There is no unity. There is no communication of strategy or a plan of attack. It's just, let's go out here. Let's meet on Crenshaw and let's just walk down the street. I don't think that's very effective. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Is he there? Okay.
Yeah. I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm right here. Nah, see, when people protest, there's a dozen things that happen. It gets awareness. It actually makes changes. What's happening right now has to happen. There's no way you could just be like, well, is it good or is it not? No, it's not a point of is it good or not. It has to happen. It has to happen for awareness to promote change. Trump calling in the National Guard and calling all that shit has never been done before. So homeboy's just doing whatever he wants to do. You get what I'm saying? I mean, put it this way:
National Guard has never been called in before.
Huh?
National Guard has been called in.
National Guard was called in for the civil rights because in Alabama, the National Guard got called in to protect the citizens from the government, not the other way around. And that was only one time without the governor's approval or request in the whole history of the National Guard.
Now, Gavin Newsom didn't. I agree. Gavin Newsom didn't agree. I don't even think he called that fool.
No, he didn't approve it. That's the only time you're supposed to. When the National Guard gets sent in, the government, the state government approves it or requests it. Trump is doing this without any approval or request at all. All I'm just saying, look at Rios. All I'm just saying, man, what you're doing is hurting more than it's helping. What you're doing, you still trying to figure out if the viral wave fools or.
So 1992, the National Guard was called in.
Yeah, but by approval of the governor.
The National Guard was also deployed in
During
response to the following of Martin Luther King's assassination in 1968.
No, the National Guard has been used a lot of times.
Without approval. Without approval. Yeah.
Without approval and without a request. Put it this way, Rios, what you're doing right now is hurting more than helping. So what I would do is either stay out of it or actually be factual about what's happening right now.
So what am I not factual about? Wait, let me stop you right there. What am I not being factual about?
You're saying that protests aren't really doing anything.
I didn't say they're not doing nothing. They are doing something. I don't think it's good. Bye, baby. I love you.
Okay, so the protests aren't doing anything good right now.
The protests start off a certain way.
In your opinion.
Yeah, I think when you start burning, when you start burning flags and doing stuff to cars and doing this stuff and throwing at police and doing that, I think it takes away from your mission. It takes away from your mission, and then it puts the ball in the government's court. And now they get to do what the fuck they want to do from the beginning.
The government wasn't playing by the rules to start, right?
Did you hear what I just said? Wait. Did you hear what I just said? You think you could beat the government? Is that what you're saying?
No.
So wait, look. I'm saying after a protest. So we're talking about protests. We're talking about protests. Black Lives Matters.
Yeah.
George Floyd, the 1992 riots, all that. After all those protests, what changed?
Whatever had to happen changed.
What changed? What changed? What's changed since George Floyd got unalived?
What has changed? It was awareness. It brought awareness to what was happening, right?
So the protest is what brought awareness. So the protest is what brought
right now.
The protest is what brought around the memory of George Floyd. Everybody knows George Floyd because of the protest.
It made a big impact. If nobody would have protested, if everybody would have just let it happen and just stayed home and just done the same thing that you're doing,
with these protests right now, what's going to be the tangible, actionable takeaway?
That's the thing. It doesn't happen. It's not like you do this and this is going to happen. We have to wait and we have to keep being out there and we have to keep on showing people what's happening. What you're seeing is all that violence and shit. That's cool. When the government is bypassing the government here, when the president is bypassing the government, doing whatever he wants, the people could, at this point, all bets are off. All bets are off. And have you noticed that yesterday it wasn't that bad? Yesterday it wasn't all the violence and all that crazy shit because everybody was keeping it cool and calm. The protesters know what to do. Put it this way, Rios. Go out there or go talk to somebody.
I've been out there.
I'm going to find you somebody.
I've been out there.
Okay, I'm going to Okay, I'm gonna get you somebody that you can.
And I can tell you this. I can tell you this. The people that I talked to and I asked, "What are you doing?" Guess what their answer was? Nothing the fuck you talking about.
Okay.
Have you been out there? Have you been out there? Wait, let me ask you this. Have you been out there and have you talked to people out there?
I can't find my ID. I haven't even left my house in a week.
So
I haven't left my house in a week because I can't find my ID.
Oh man, you better be careful.
All I'm saying is, Rios, you got to get a little more educated, or just don't
on
say
what?
anything at all.
On what? Educated on what? Educated on what?
About what a protest does.
I told you I am in agreement with peaceful protests. I said protest. I'm talking about the protest. What's happening right now? Shutting down freeways and all that stupid shit and running into buildings and looting. No, that don't help. It hurts.
Okay, but no, it doesn't though. That's the thing though. It doesn't though. This gets awareness. It gets awareness out there. It gets people talking about it. It gets people noticing what's happening.
But look, you're only looking at one side of it. You're only looking at one side of it. It gets people. It gets people noticed. You say it gets people to notice, right? So you think it only gets good people to notice? You think it only matter? You think it? Yes, it does, because it's people out there on the streets that are doing stuff. You think that only people that notice are positive outlooks and positive outcomes is what's going to notice?
Matter.
It's going to. Yes, it does matter.
Awareness.
It does matter, because you're just talking about awareness. I'm talking about action. What comes behind what you do? The action that comes behind. Now, if this protest lasts for 200 days and they get some actionable items, then prove me wrong. Now, if that National Guard and those Marines come in and everybody go back in the house and shut the fuck up, it didn't work.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
It's been happening every time. Every protest, that's what happened.
That's not what happens. There's a lot of people.
Oh, carry your birth certificate.
People that they're not showing you that it's out there.
Do you have your birth certificate?
There's a lot of people out there right now. I don't have. It was in my wallet.
Oh fuck. Damn.
It's been about a week. I can't find my wallet. I'm telling you, I don't even leave my house right now.
Congrats to your son on.
So wait, you kept your birth certificate in your wallet?
Your family in the chat saluting.
Yes,
because I was going on hot beverage.
I was going on job interviews recently, and I had to bring. I just brought everything with me.
And your social also? God damn it.
My social security card was right next to my ID. Yeah.
Fuck.
All I'm saying, Rios, you're hurting more than you're helping. So
I disagree.
At this point,
like just me having this platform, allowing you to talk, is helping. Allowing you to get your point across, to me, is helping more than a lot of motherfuckers in the streets. Me letting you do what you're doing and talking and sharing your opinion and your thoughts, that's helping. My platform, what I'm doing right now.
When I left that comment that I left yesterday, how come you didn't reply to it? It went straight to your direct messages.
How does it go to what? I don't even know what message you're talking about.
You read it. It's in your Instagram. You read the comment that I left.
Literally looking in my DM and it's not in there. Did you leave me a message in a comment or in a DM?
It was about the viral wave fool stirring up some bullshit, talking about like who's still talking about the same stale ass content that, blacks don't help Mexicans, we don't fuck with you, Mexicans don't help us when we need them. Like, why are we still talking about that? At this point right now, that's just hurting more than it is doing anything at all.
Now that, I think, is where you have your narrative and your perspective. The video that I watched, I didn't get that. I didn't get that from it. Like, I've seen things where they've said things that have been like borderline. And I'm like, okay, that was the whole rap shit and all this stuff about this is our your visitors or whatever. I didn't agree with that shit. But when they said, nigga, I fuck with Mexicans, I just don't fuck with the ones that don't fuck with us.
Okay, but
are the ones that are racist to us or whatever.
Right now, with everything that's going on, why does that matter? Why is that something that you need to bring attention to? Why is that something that you need to figure out right now? At this point, with everything that's happening, with all the racial problems that we're having, with all the shit that we're having right now with the president, everything that's going on, why do you feel like it's important right now for you to even waste your time on something like that? Trying to figure out.
Y'all asked me to.
And also,
wait. Hold on. Y'all asked me to. Y'all said, react to this. Y'all said, how do you feel about this? That's what y'all said. I left all that shit alone. Y'all said y'all don't want no stat shit. Y'all don't want no viral way shit. So I left it alone. Y'all came to me and said, hey, check out this video. We want to know how you feel, Rios. And y'all didn't like the way I felt. But I did find your message. It's in Don't Panic's comment section.
Yeah. You saw it yesterday.
I noticed how much of a wobbler you are. You show me to be a man with no word in my eyes. And for that, I lost respect. What?
Yeah, you saw that yesterday.
I did not see that yesterday.
Okay. It said seen yesterday. I got screenshots. Of it said seen yesterday.
Dude, okay. Seen yesterday. Say I seen it yesterday. What do you want me to say to that? Like you lost respect because of what?
Because you have no word, because you're a liar.
How did I lie?
Weren't you supposed to go to the Fig Community show? Weren't you telling people pull up, I'm gonna be outside?
Nigga, that was sarcasm. I said I was gonna have a coffee shop outside. You believe that?
No, didn't you say no? You said I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna be outside, I'm gonna be chilling.
I said I'm gonna have a coffee shop and I'm gonna have coffee with everybody. We're gonna do coffee with Rios outside. That was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. We didn't get that.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I thought you
So I was gonna have a coffee.
No.
Hey, man.
Said you were going to be there. You're going to be outside to pull up. You said you were going to be there, pull up, I'm going to be outside.
I said, you leaving some shit out. I said, I'm going to be out there with a coffee machine and some coffee, and I'm going to do interviews and coffee with Rios. It was sarcasm, and I was laughing.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Alex, I appreciate you, man. Even though you've lost respect and I'm a liar, I still appreciate you. I still appreciate your opinion, and I'm not mad at you.
I'm not the only one. And I'm not the only one.
But it could be 1,000.
I know you know I'm not the only one.
It could be 1,000. I don't care. That's not my prerogative.
I know you don't care.
That's not my prerogative.
I can tell you don't care.
That's not my prerogative. Because
you don't care.
You're caught up in 30 seconds of something versus everything else. You disagree with one thing and you don't like that, and now you're done. That's kind of like revealing to me. Like, okay, cool. I don't need that.
Yeah, cool. Exactly. Same way. Real. Same way, man. Same exact way.
Exactly.
Same exact way.
Now you could create a platform. Now you could create a platform that I could call into and to talk to you.
You ain't fucking with us.
No, you, not us. Not us. Not us.
You ain't fucking with
not us.
You're against us.
Not us. You. I ain't fucking with you.
No, if you ain't fucking with us.
No, I just said it. Don't take it out of perspective. Don't take it out of context. I said, I'm not fucking with you.
Look.
Not us, just you.
Fuck away. Because you fake, you're a liar, and you're a race baiter. Straight up. And I'm not the only one saying it. Keep on. You can laugh as much as you want, Rios. You can laugh as much as you want. You can read all the comments you want. You can read all the chat right now. Read the chat right now. Cool. Do whatever you got to do. But all I know,
wait, Alex. Don't act like I go off of what the chat says. I'm not going off what the chat says. I'm not reading this. The chat has nothing to do with this. It's just me talking to you, dude. That's all it is. That's it. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about no perspective or outside looking in. That's just me telling you.
Well,
okay, cool.
I appreciate
I'm
your
not.
Honesty, and I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty, and I know not to fuck with you anymore. Period.
Hey, there you go. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate your call.
Man. What's up to the chat? What's up,
hey,
everybody?
Everybody, go follow Alex. Go follow Alex and go support his page. He builds cars, bikes, super tight, super talented. Go follow Alex. Go support him. He's a cool dude, and that's it. He's a good guy. Go support him. He's got some dope shit. All right, Alex, have a good one. Have a beautiful life. Blessings to you and your family. Boom. Appreciate you, man. And that's how you do it. Hey, man. People will try to get you to act a certain way, but you not. Hey, that is so funny, man. Hey, Easy Money, man, come on, man. But people will try to get you out your square with ugly behavior or try to say you're this, you're a liar. This, I know who I am. I know how I walk. I know what I do. A race baiter is not one of them. Let me see. Hold on. Dang. Hold on. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Carson Buddha. I did the candy powder grapes. He came through.
Hey, what's going down,
Yeah,
Carson
sir.
Buddha? What's happening, man?
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to tap in. I just want to say you're doing a great job. I don't know what Allie's talking about, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, man, it's.
And I wanted to say,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh no, I just wanted to. I wanted to just put my 2 cents in with the ice thing and everything, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that's beat down. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you want to talk about that anymore.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not talking about like I understand about I don't know if you went like super into it, but the reason why people rioted mostly yesterday was because of how people were getting handled by ICE. People at graduation, people and stuff. Yeah, I do disagree with that part because you can get like we all agree with the part of we don't want like criminals in our country, basically, right?
Right.
I feel like everyone agrees with that.
Yeah.
But I just feel like what was I gonna say? It's just so much stuff. You know what I mean?
It's all good. Take it. Look. Take your time. Take your time. We ain't got to rush off the phone. Like it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. So basically, what I was thinking was the whole part's fucked up. I don't agree with that. Like just abducting people out of nowhere. That's crazy. I think with the protesting thing, protesting does work until the message that you really want. Most of the time, the people that are protesting are the young fools. I mean, we were young like that. Like we hear something that's bad, we don't really know the information. We just hear from people's mouth, and it's just a post. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it is now. People just see posts, and then they don't read into it. And then now people are spreading wrong information, and then because technically LAPD and everything aren't really a part of this ICE raid. They're just there to protect. They're not there to help them do anything else. But we do see highway patrol cars on the 110, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like we're attacking the wrong people, and now we're gonna people from LA are gonna pay for it because they're gonna get it from our taxes anyways. They're gonna get the money back anyways,
right?
Somehow
they're gonna through insurance, through this, through subsidies.
Yeah, everything's gonna bump up for us, and we're breaking the wrong things. We're breaking like small businesses. My cousin, he's a property manager in Hollywood. These are not Hollywood, in downtown LA, and all of them got hit up. And these are just small
businesses. Yeah, but that's what I be saying. Like when I be saying hurting versus helping, right? Like who are we? Like why y'all not? Like okay, like I don't want to say that either, but why y'all not in Beverly Hills doing that shit? Why y'all not in these other places doing? Why are you doing it where our businesses are? And people get the wrong idea. Just because I'm saying that doesn't mean I'm not supporting the cause.
Yeah,
I'm not supporting 100%. The act. The protest.
We're directing.
You know what I mean. Like, yes, there's a right way to protest. There's a right way to protest. I believe in what Martin Luther King did, the sit-ins and this and that. But guess what? That shit started. They wasn't attacking nobody. The thing it gets hijacked. The message and the movement gets hijacked by
100%.
the riffraff that's out there that just want to do some shit. It's all this emotional shit, anger and this and that, and they hijack the message. The message is there. The mission is there. I just think it's not organized and the structure is not there because it's just freestyle, reactionary type shit.
I think it's from both sides. I think ICE was trying to make a statement for Trump, but they did it in the wrongest way. Why would you want to do a huge lick on like foods that are in Home Depot? Those aren't those aren't the cartel people that are working Home Depot. These are people that are trying to make a better future. I understand that.
Right.
ICE needed to make a better game plan, and the protesters have to make a better game plan too. Like, you're letting the young people that just don't know anything. Like, if you look at the interviews, I've looked at so many interviews like that people are on the street. They ask you, "What are you doing this for?" They're like, "Oh no, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump." Like, you're giving no reasons.
That's exactly what I just tried to tell. I tried to tell Alex that. I talked to people.
Yeah.
What I'm like out there, you talking to me about I'm not doing it. Like, I'm out there talking, I'm creating a platform for conversation. I asked numerous people what are they doing, and they just out there just young and dumb. It got hijacked.
Yeah, I mean, it was the same way as Long Beach. When the George Floyd thing came out, it was just the young people that were rioting, and they weren't even from Long Beach.
It's like, damn, man.
People have to understand that young fools are just trying to drive out there, do some crazy stuff, and that's it. Because that's the perfect time to do young people stuff. Is when there's mayhem. They won't get caught for that.
They won't get
shot by like a bullet, tear gas. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and it's like really what it is. We have to put the effort in. Like right now, like this shit is been dropped on people's heads. But from here, there needs to be some organization. There needs to be some coming together of like, hey, when shit happens, this is how we react. Like, it just needs to be some kind of membership, some kind of unity, some kind of community, some kind of. Right now is just not structured. That's all it is. It's just not structured.
Yeah, 100%. I think everyone in LA kind of like. I hate the point of like people saying that black and Mexicans don't get along stuff. Like, yo, I live in a Mexican neighborhood. I've never seen them like harass black. You know what I mean? Like, even like my neighbors, they're black too. Like, it just doesn't. Racism is not in my area, basically. I would say like that. And I live in the hood. I live in like the east side of Torrance. Like, these foods, like they're not hunting down black foods like that. You know what I mean? That was like way before. You know what I mean? Like before, that was like the older generation. But yeah, no, I feel like everyone's united here. I feel like low key, I'm thinking about like some what are they called? Conspiracies type of thing, where they always do with riots. Basically, there's conspiracy where the government puts down bricks for like the rioters and stuff to throw and everything. So I'm just saying all those foods are hired or they don't know anything.
Right. And then
the
people
that know stuff are the people that are just watching because they know it's pretty much them to do.
Right. And it's like, we got to have a plan of attack. You got to, no matter what, you got to have a plan of attack. And right now it's just, what we're seeing is just frustration. That's it. We're just seeing frustration in the streets, and it's like boiled over. And like, it's funny to hear people say, nah, go ahead and do it at all costs. But you ain't out there doing it at all costs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to say, like, nah, go ham, go crazy from your couch.
Yeah.
And like,
that's true.
It is shout out to the people that are out there. Like, I'm praying for everybody that's out there. But I just 100%. Feel like it just needs, you already said it just needs some structure to it. Their cause and their fight, they're not wrong. You know what I mean? To me, I agree.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, this shit is unjust. Yeah, okay, whatever. But it's unjust. It's immoral. You're doing some ugly, nasty shit. But now here comes the big dogs that are going to do what I said they've been wanting to do from the beginning, which is bust some heads.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, they just...
Yep. And the message is gone now. It's gone.
The message is gone.
Pretty much.
The message is gone.
Looking at the negative part of us burning down LA and stuff, it's gone.
Right. We need to come together, y'all. We got the cooler heads, make cooler heads prevail. We support y'all. We pray for y'all.
Yeah, I'll let you go though. I know you you should be going out with your lady soon. I know you talked about it earlier, so I'm gonna let you go. I didn't want to be too long.
Exactly. But it's all good, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Blessings to you and your family, man. Thank you for everything.
Yes, sir. You'll stay safe out there. All
right. Easy money. Oh, my bad. I'll stop. My bad. I'll stop talking about it. I'll just shut up and dribble. You don't got a dog in the fight, Rios. Stop talking about it. Oh, shit. That shit is so funny, nigga. Oh, Bella, hey, GFS, Bella being Spooky J. Bella, call in, it's going to be all good. I am not about to attack anything like that, Bella. You know I support you. I appreciate the Ghetto Cafe. Ghetto Cafe is where it's at. This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. If you think I don't like you, you think I don't support you, you don't know me. I want everybody to win. I don't want nobody out here getting hurt over some shit. And somebody brought up the YouTuber shit in Vegas. That shit was just complete ugly. Ooh-wee. That's just not too much on Easy Buddy. Dang, man, we getting calls on calls on calls. Ooh-wee. This might be the last call. This is the Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from? If you agree or disagree, let's try to refrain from cursing too much. But there we go.
Happy birthday to your dad, Rio.
Hey, thank you, brother.
JJ graduating.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, man, I was definitely out there in San Bernardino protesting and rallying.
Good for
my
you.
brothers and my sisters out there. I definitely might agree with you. It might be more structure needed. And then I saw Easy Money make a point that the Black Lives Matter need a structure, that they react off emotion. And then to that point, I want to kind of speak to I'm not too well too.
Wait, say that again. He said what? Say that one more time. I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
Gaining them Easy Money. This is Tafashe, by the way.
Okay, Tafashe. So he said, did the Black Lives Matter what?
He said that they have structure, or that they react off emotion as well.
Okay.
And I'm not really too well versed in politics, but I maybe feel like just as a whole, melanated people maybe been through this ordeal a little bit more. So when it comes to knowing what to do and mobilizing, it might be a little bit more innate. But like I said, I don't really have a dog in the fight when it comes to that. I'm not too well versed in politics, but I kind of agree with you earlier with your sentiment that I think all this might be manufactured. That Trump is just on some bullshit. Cause yesterday in San Bernardino, the energy wasn't the same like in LA, but granted it's LA. So he had to have known when he was sending in these patrols and what he was doing, how the city of LA and the county of LA will react to that.
Right.
So I definitely do agree with you where, morally it's gonna create this chain of reaction. But once we start looting and setting the way more cars on fire and throwing the cars off the bridge, the message might get a little bit derailed. So then that's why I bring it back to Easy Money point where, it definitely the structure is more needed, but, it's the message right now that's trying to be heard that I feel like shouldn't get lost in all of this. So the people like Ricky said, this is starting to reach out to people like Canada where they was oblivious to what's going on. So I think the California politics might be clouding this because in California, like I'm San Bernardino, the relations with the Hispanics probably not the same as, some areas of LA County and Long Beach where you've had to experience them calling you NK and this and that. So when it's time to be an ally, some people might have a little bit more towards it because of the experience that they experienced maybe 5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago.
Right. So let me answer this. I'll say this. The thing about the BLM got hijacked too. All this shit gets hijacked.
Okay.
Because, BLM, they started on a college campus, right? Like it started on a college campus and there was inequalities and injustices on the college campus. It spread out to be like a movement outside. But even the BLM movement got hijacked. Even that shit was it was a scam at some point. And people see stuff happening and it's just, people are just going to join just to do shit. Like, oh shit, we doing fireworks? Let's do it. What y'all fire? I don't give a damn. Nigga, this shit could be called Clouds Against the Sky. I'm with that. They gonna be out there doing stupid shit. It doesn't matter because those bad seeds are going to infiltrate. And then this is the other thing. The infiltration sometimes be the opposition. They'll join your protest, your march as an opposition, disguised as a part of you just to ruin your shit, just to blow your shit up. It's also a tactic. But I'm stupid. I'm lying. Like, they will join your protest as an infiltrator, as an opposition, just to derail what you got going on. It happens, especially when you ain't organized.
Nah, for real, facts. And that's why I agree with you that this might just be a little bit more manufacturing propaganda. But like I said, I'm not too well versed in politics, so I'm not gonna spew ignorance. I don't know. I'm still learning, but that's just my observation of what I think.
Right. But I agree. I agree with you to a point. The manufacturing, like it manufactured. I just believe, like, dude, all this, they want this shit. Like, I can't say it enough. This is what they want. He has, as in Trump, he has the issue with Los Angeles. He has taken up issue with Los Angeles and the sanctuary cities and governors who support and go against him and don't support his movement. And that's what Los Angeles is. That's what California is. They buck against the system. They buck against him. So this is retaliation. And like you said, manufactured. This is purposeful. What he said, I'm going to arrest Gavin Newsom. Now Gavin Newsom saying I'm going to sue and this and that. It's this tit for tat.
Correct.
But neither one of them care about who's really getting hurt, who's really being affected.
Correct.
They don't care.
And that's when people like Dogface are showing those emotions. I mean, I agree. I'm with my son right now on the way to court, and I can just imagine all the stuff that I'm doing just to survive and stay resilient to life. And I'll be sick right now, Rios. As I'm talking to you, if I go to court and they just snatch me up and say,
dude,
your case is dismissed. We got what?
Dude,
I feel it. Like the system is like I feel why they're voting like that in these ways.
I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine that shit. That's why, like, I try to reiterate, like, I empathize, sympathize with that as a father, as a family man. I can't even imagine that. Like, not even if you go to court and you go to jail, you go to county, you go to pen. At least that shit is, what's going on. Like, okay, he's in county. I could chop it up. I could do this. I could visit this day. Oh, okay, he's being shipped out here. The shit that's going on there is like, nigga, it's up in the air. I don't know where the fuck people are at. Where's the detention center? Where are they going? Yeah. Where are you sending them? They picking up people. My dad called in. They separated a Guatemalan woman from her baby yesterday. Just giving birth.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so that stuff like that, that's why I understand the sentiment. But, I mean, that's why I say, we got to find, I'm more solution-oriented, but I don't have all the answers for the solution. But I understand the actions because these are real-life actions and real-life consequences. There's no time for, I'm sorry, or no fake facade. So, definitely want to appreciate you for going live today amidst all the stuff that you have going. Alex, I can't cuss in front of my son, but Alex, hang it up, bro. You're doing too much, man. Be grateful Rios and gave you a platform at the business. Shout out your IG. Salute to the chat. Love y'all. Hey, Ace Boy Trey, shout out to you. You got me on my workout tip. I work out every day.
Let's
Love
go.
to the chat. I appreciate the birthday wishes.
Let's
Love
go.
y'all, man.
Happy birthday, man. You celebrating this weekend or what?
My birthday was yesterday. I ain't do nothing. I'm gonna keep it real. I gotta just lock in. I wanted to go to the F&W show after all the bills was paid. I couldn't make it all make sense. So I'm locked in right now, Rios. I'm just trying to get myself established. So my fun was just chilling with y'all, getting the love I received. I did a little stuff with my son, got some free food, a little restaurants. I ain't do too much, but I'm grateful for it all. So that's why I'm saying, Alex, you need to chill out. You on the internet too much, Alex. Enjoy life, man.
Hey,
enjoy life, man.
Give people grace, man. Give everybody grace. People are upset right now. But prayers to you and to what you got going on and how you're building and how you're moving. Let's go out there, be a blessing for somebody else. There is always a mission at hand, right? There's always something to be done. There's always work to be done. We live in a life of servitude. Be smart about it. Be sensible. Be logical. But I'm giving people grace, man. That's how. But I always give people grace. I try to move in that energy.
You can give people grace, Rios, but I'm not. I will on your behalf, but I'm in the boxing gym every day, Rios. So when I'm speaking for love, it ain't nothing wrong with a spar. I see people spar every day.
I just need a quick spar real quick. Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm coming with love, Rios. If you tell me to be quiet, I'll chill out. But hey, man, they doing too much, Rios. I'm only an hour away in the IE. I'll pull up.
Man, I appreciate all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all being who you are. Continue to be who you are. Don't let nobody pull us out our square or trick us out of any situation we in. Shout out to you,
I
Tafashe.
hear you.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good one, brother.
Appreciate you going live today, Rios.
Yeah,
Catch
absolutely.
y'all later.
Oh, dang it. I missed it. Oh, here we go.
Unknown.
It's the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, Coffee with Rios. This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the number one morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? Let's keep the cursing to a limit if we can. What up, man?
This is Smooth.
What up,
from
Smooth?
New Mexico.
What's happening, Smooth? What's going on with you, brother?
Chilling, bro. Freaking, trying to catch up on all this. I missed your live yesterday, bro.
Oh, Smooth, where are you calling from, Smooth?
Right now, Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay, shout out to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Shout out to Smooth. Let's go, man. What's going on? How you doing? How you living? What you want to talk about?
Good, bro. Good. Shit, life is great, honestly. So, shit, I mean, I'm calling in first to say, Alex, yo ass needs to shut up, bro. You ain't protesting that protest like you should be. No ID, no nothing. That shit don't matter. They ain't gonna be caring to check that shit anyway.
Oh,
and
man.
Then, though, the only squirrel I got to pick with you, Rios, is
Let's go.
And like I say,
let's go.
Forgive me if I'm miscontacted because I didn't watch the live yesterday.
Go ahead. Just keep the cursor
to
a minimum. Try to keep the cursor to a minimum, but we all good.
Yeah. So they were like, oh, you said basically, oh, now y'all waving the bat signal to like call, the brothers to protest or whatever. What was that about? Or inform me if I am speaking.
So it's not just y'all. It's not just, I'm not saying just Mexicans or just I hate to say Mexicans, because it's not just Mexicans. It's the plight of what's happening right now. The bat signal goes out when any kind of protest or anything goes, is like, and that was saying where are the black people? Why the black people aren't doing this? We were here for this. It happens all the time. And the bat signal is not saying like, oh, we need you to save our lives or anything. It's like it's about protesting. It's when it comes to protest. Where are such and such? It happens all the time. It happened with the Israel-Palestine thing. It happens with like anything that's going on where there's opposition and there's protest. It's always like, where are the black people? And that's it's just a fact. It happens. And so people took offense to that because it made them sound like they're needy or they need black people to do. That's not what I was saying. I was just saying y'all always call us to arms. And sometimes we can't answer every call. Like sometimes it might not need to answer call. Or we might not answer the call the way that you see fit. Like you might want us out there in the streets. But what if we show up ballots versus bullets and show up in the ballots or show up supporting business, supporting you, how you live? Maybe we don't want to be out there. And I'm just saying, I'm just being devil's advocate. I don't know. I don't speak for everybody. But there's a bunch of variables and a lot of reasons why and why not. But go ahead. That's basically what it is.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know exactly what that is. So you basically saying like the bat signal is basically when they are calling on the black people to go, support or whatever.
Right. Like where are the black people? Like where they at? I don't see them out here. Like, come on, man. Like everything, we gotta fight for everything.
They are, honestly. I was actually watching it live, and I was watching Pool Committee. Actually, he was live in the night, and there was actually some brothers out there, bro, with Mexican flags supporting. So,
right.
I mean, I understand maybe it's certain people feel that way, but I mean, even if that was the case, bro, I mean, from a statistical standpoint, I mean, I don't think the Mexican people or whoever, the people protesting would need, let's say if there wasn't Mexican people, they wouldn't need a call on anyone else because, I mean, they're the majority of the people out there in Southern California, to my understanding. I ain't from there, no.
No, you're not wrong. It's majority, yeah. You're right. Majority is, yeah.
Like,
but the thing is,
that was my only thing that I wanted to ask you. And then another thing, I know by way they feel a way about how they are, and they are pretty semi-racist. But I understand why. I understand where they're from, and you know, I mean, that's just how they grew up around. That's their environment. So you're gonna react how you react. You know what I mean?
So
Can't
look,
blame them
this
for
is
that.
this
But
is the thing. I take I don't want to say I take issue with that, right? Because you have your opinion, you have your thoughts, how you have your thoughts, and you see it how you see it, right? And I don't take issue with that. What I take issue with is like saying that brothers from Long Beach, I understand why y'all racist. I'm from Long Beach.
no, I didn't say
No,
y'all. I
no,
said some. I said,
no,
yeah.
like, but no, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about in general. If I say something about like maybe don't agree with something, a narrative here, they'll be like, oh, he's from Long Beach. I understand. Because Long Beach has a history of that racial divide, right? Of
Yeah.
brown versus black because of hood shit and like green lights and all that. But it minimizes who the person is. And I'm not talking about Viral Way. I'm talking about everybody, me, anybody, Trey, Manny, whoever. If we always say like, oh, they're from Long Beach, we understand why you feel it. It's like it minimizes and dismisses the actual feeling or the thought behind it. And racism, like I don't know about what y'all think racism is or why y'all call them racist. Maybe the things that they say. I don't know if it's their actions or the words that they say. But that Long Beach thing is like gets thrown out a lot. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, they from Long Beach. And that's not just them. It's just everybody. I've seen it multiple times. Like, damn, oh, I understand he's from Long Beach. Like, no, Long Beach don't give you an excuse to be racist. I don't, there is never.
When I went out there, they didn't give me no vibes like that.
Yeah, like
I went out there for the Super Show.
Yeah.
Everyone, you know, embraced.
I don't care where you're from. There's never an excuse for racist. Being from Long Beach is not an excuse to be racist or to feel this way or that way. That's not an excuse for ignorance. Racism is ignorant. And so I just don't like that. The Long Beach thing, like, oh, they from Long Beach. I understand. No, don't. Racism is a never understood thing. And just because we're from Long Beach don't mean we're racist against Mexicans or whatever. But that's it. That had nothing to do with you, but I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, and so the reason why I say they might be because, like I said, I follow them. I liked a lot of their content and stuff, and so I was like, you know, maybe they just don't like certain people, you know. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I'll put comments in. I'll be like, well, if you guys don't fuck with these certain rappers from down south, whatever, why don't y'all interview some from up north? You know what I mean? Because I know them, the guys from up north, you know, they cool, whatever. But they never really say anything, so I was like, But they would respond usually to most stuff I said. But yeah, so that's why I was like, I don't know. They kind of just left that open, you know what I mean? So,
right.
Who knows though?
Who knows?
But yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? I just, while I'm praying. I want families to not be separated, but I also don't want people getting fucked up either. So,
and then one more thing, I wanted to bring up on the protesting thing. So, in all reality, bro, I mean, what they're doing isn't the way to go, but that's honestly the only way to go about it. Because it's too late for bills to be passed or for politicians to do that or do this. But I mean, it's just like, how would you feel if your family was getting ripped away from you? You know what I mean? All you would be, you're gonna act on emotion. You know what I mean? So that's what they're doing right now. And I'm not saying that's good, but my whole point is it's too late for anything else to happen. You're not gonna be able to, you know, change anything for the better or not. So that shit's too late. I mean, maybe Alex should voted harder or something.
But like you said, we have to give grace for people feeling the way they feel, right? Like people are emotionally damaged and hurt right now. Like I don't blame them for maybe lashing out or maybe redirecting their focus in the wrong place or whatever. Okay, he don't have his IDs and he's not out there in the world, so he really don't have no way to protest or to combat it. So what's the next best thing? Oh, he don't agree with what I say, so combat that. So he's just doing what he has access to and what he can from where he's at, you know. And I get it. Like I'm not sensitive. I'm not weak. I'm not emotional. You could disagree with me. You could have a disagreement with me and say I'm this. I'm a liar. I'm this. I don't care because I know I'm not that. And on the back end of that, on the top of that, shout out to you for being whoever you are and shout out your business because I want the best for you. I even want Cuz to win. Like, I'm not mad at Alex, like, at all. Like, I give him grace to be who he is. You give people grace and room to be who they are, and people will show you and reveal who they are, who you could trust, who you could walk with, who you would do this with and do that with. It's just life. Take it with a grain of salt, and believe people when they show you to be who they are.
Yeah, because emotion brings out everything in the individual. It's just like someone, they say a drunk will tell you the truth. That's the same type of deal right there.
Right.
But I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to say this last thing. My whole conspiracy with this is the whole deportation and stuff in LA. Is I think they're getting ready to do the smart city, and shit's probably going to turn really ugly over there. But that's just my opinion.
Hey, no, look, think about it. You got like if we do conspiracy thoughts and conspiracy angle from it, look, we just had them fires, just burned out all this stuff, right? People lost their homes. People, homes are getting bought up. Oh, this city burned down. We're gonna make that a smart city. And then on the heels of that, we have this stuff going on, which is very destructive, breaking up homes, and tearing families apart. A lot of emotion, a lot of energy there. And then you have the Olympics coming soon. You have the soccer shit, the World Cup coming. Like, what are they doing? What is the reason? Is it coincidental? Is it coincidental? Or is it a fucking plan? I don't know. That's conspiracy talk. I don't know. But shit is starting to look kind of funny in the light.
Yeah, definitely. And they ain't only deporting Mexicans. They're deporting everyone, just for people know. It just so happens Mexicans are the masses getting deported, to be honest. But they're deporting everyone.
Right. I think it's because also the Mexicans are getting hit the hardest. But like you said, the number of the population, and they're accessing them, getting access to them because they're more easily accessible. Because they're here, they're living, they're contributing, they live in life. Their kids is graduating, the kids is here. Like can you imagine your shit being fucked up at your kid's graduation?
Yeah, no, that shit's pretty awful, honestly.
Dude.
That's pretty wild.
Like, man, the more it's incredible, like incredibly disgusting. But shout out to you, man. Have a good one, Smooth. I got to get off here pretty soon. I appreciate y'all. All love to you, man. Blessings to you and your family. Have a good one, man. Dang it, another call.
Likewise, bro. Happy birthday to your dad and congrats to your son.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. One more call. I'm going to take one more call, you guys. I'm going to take one more call. This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? This is going to be the last call, and I got to get out of here. I got to start getting ready for the day.
Call Rain.
Say it again, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You just speak up just a little bit more.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I saw country and stuff, but what you're doing shit is dope.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling in.
For sure.
I appreciate the love.
Yeah, it's dope, for sure, man. Yeah, it's dope. This shit is like, for sure, man. You look a little bit agüitado and shit. Agüitado, yeah, like a little bit. And it's because that's what comes with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And let me say something.
Right, so it's necessary.
Right.
This is dope.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Blessings to you and your family.
Yeah.
And go out there, be great, man.
Yeah. Shout out Long Beach.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, brother. Have a good one. Blessings to you and your family. Go out there, be great. Have a positive day, man.
You too. All right.
Let me tell you how much I appreciate the call-ins. I just appreciate the call-ins and the different walks and like the different characters and the different people. Like, if y'all can't see what's happening here and you can't see that what's happening here is a good thing and a positive thing, kind of tripping. We got people calling in with different opinions, different walks of life from different area codes, different cities, different states, all talking about something that needs to be talked about. Everybody getting their opinion off, everybody getting their narrative off. And then you got some people saying like, oh, don't say what you're saying because it hurt. People got to talk. People have to share what they talking about. People got to do what they doing. But the bottom line is communication. We got to communicate. I appreciate all y'all. All love, all the time. Unity through organization and structure is what's needed. Unity through organization and structure. Give everybody grace. Everybody be out there, be safe. If you are out there protesting, if you're out there doing that stuff, be safe. Be smart. Say a prayer. Everybody be good. Want everybody to be washing the blood of Jesus Christ and be safe, and God's will be done. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. But a special shout out and a lot of love to the Ghetto Cafe, man. Ghetto Cafe, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. The support, the engagement is amazing. Thank you for everything that you guys do. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the call-ins. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for all that, man. I appreciate y'all. And y'all go check out Alex's page. He's got an Instagram. Leave it in the chat, Alex. Everybody go out there, win. Everybody out there go be positive and productive in your movement today. Purposely positive. Love y'all, man. It's the Ghetto Cafe. Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Boom. Let's go.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafes.
Wait. I gotta come back. Thank you. Somebody said super chat. Thank you, Sunshine Baby. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I gotta read the super chats. I didn't read the super chats. Tafashe, congrats on 100 episodes. Rios, episode 200 on the way. SA1, super chat. Real talk, we need Cash the caller for president. Oh. Knights of Shambhala, the homie Keem want to come on the syndicate. Shout out Keem, shout out Dedicated, shout out everything he's got going on. When the spots open up, you already know it's an open door policy over here. Bass Money Kurt, you watched that new Tyler Perry movie? I watched a little bit of it with my wife last night. I caught the bank scene, but I fell asleep. That shit, the Tyler Perry movie Straw is a wild movie. Shit escalates, and stacks on top of each other. Crazy movie. I think Taraji P. Henson did a great job in that movie. She's doing great acting. So shout out to Taraji. Shout out to Tyler Perry. And the movie Straw. So go watch it. I think it's on Netflix. Thank you, Bass Money Kurt, for the super chat. Kevin Finley, thank you for the super chat. Congrats to your son on his big day. My son JJ graduating today. Thank you so much. And shouts out to you, your family, and the chat. Shout out to Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to JJ for graduating today from high school. Love is in the air. We doing great things. Go out there and be great, y'all. I'm out. Boom. That was the super chats. I think so.
Yeah, Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun